order with COVID.
What was the last thing I was doing? Like hiding behind the house. Was I caught yet?
No.
Wait, are you? We started recording?
Yeah, I just started recording.
Still
You're
doing
good.
that?
The way
Oh,
this
wow.
is you singing, that is forever going to be on this recording.
Amazing.
So was my stupid ponytail. That's fine. Shit. What do I have in my fucking... this sucks. I have my bag. I still have darts.
Flow, hit him, do the flow, hit him, do the flow. Get it.
I do. Okay, I still have 9 of them. Can I like try to like shoot a dart at somebody and knock them down without like being noticed?
I'm gonna say if you attack, it's gonna give them advantage on a perception check to find you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna do nothing right now and just see how this goes.
So do you want to hold your action?
Sure, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah. Does that mean like next time I can have 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that.
Really?
It's me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at level 3
Okay.
on these motherfuckers.
All right.
It's
Get them.
Yep.
second level or higher. So I get to use 3, 5. So it'll be 5 darts firing at them.
Mm-hmm.
So 5d4 plus 1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it on the thing, so that way it's a little easier. There we go.
Oh wow, that's a
They take 12 points of damage.
Hey.
And that's how we do some attacking from afar.
You, Tazra, you throw these 5 darts through the air. They whiz through the air on just like a majestical C sharp. And you see they all hit a hobgoblin and he just drops to the ground. One go.
Beautiful.
You, bonus action movement.
I'm gonna chill back here.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, do I have a healing cantrip? I probably don't. That's probably not a thing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna chill back here.
All right, Leola.
I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at.
And is that bonus action healing word?
It is a bonus action. I'm
hit this boo.
gonna do it at 2nd level. So 2d4. So 3 plus 1 plus 1, so 5. Hey, hey. 5. Excellent. Okay. And then for my action, let's do.
I wish you guys could see how dumb my setup is right now.
I can imagine it.
I have chair, laptop, initiative order, and then right here is where I am resting my phone.
Oh,
Sometimes you gotta rest the phone on the laptop. We've all been there.
Rate my setup, guys. Like
Yeah, because both it and the laptop are plugged up. So, like, I have to be near the wall because this phone cord is not one of my 10-foot cords. And if it was, I probably wouldn't be able to keep my phone charged because those 10-foot cables take a long time to get the juice from the wall to the phone.
Okay, so let's do for my action, let's do a Moonbeam.
Of course.
A classic.
a good one.
Always
Yes.
works well.
What do
I'll
they roll?
do-
Constitution?
Constitution is a 13.
I think they roll Constitution flat. They got a 6, so they fail.
Hey, so they will take damage at the beginning of their turn.
Which is right after you. So if you want
Oh, cool. All right. I'm just going to do this on Roll20 because I'm doing it at 5th level, so it's 5d10.
It's a lot of dice. Go ahead.
Who has 5d10 lying around? I don't.
I do.
You,
But I also didn't want to roll that many dice
24.
at once.
Leola, you're a circle of the moon druid. You look up to the sky and you do some cool Stevie Nicks hand motions, and a beam of just pure, unhexed moon power. Jesus Christ. Comes down and just immediately takes out 2 goblins.
Hey.
Man. Oh.
Fucking baby witches.
So
Okay,
what is
that? Is
if I can ask for a second, because I haven't really been following this. Who tried to hex the moon and why?
so there was like this one dude who was talking about how he hexed the Fae, which is just bad. And then he was like, "I'm gonna hex the moon." And then he was like,
moon and you hex the sun.
Yes, actually.
You hex everything that seems like fun.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'll
And
shut up now.
No, the oh my god wasn't it you. It was the fact that somebody legitimately was like, I'm gonna hex the moon.
and the sun do not.
The sun.
When I said, yeah, actually, that was, he also hexed the sun. And so then he put it on TikTok, and like the old grumpy witches like me are like, why are you dumb? Then the baby witches were like, oh my god, that sounds so fun. I've never done a hex before. I barely know how to cast a circle, but I'm gonna try to hex the moon. It's just
Can we just leave the moon be, please? She has not hurt us.
And honestly, like as a witch, like the moon is super important. Anyway.
Yeah, like that's I know nothing about witch culture, but I do know that the moon is like it's good. It's a good important thing.
It's a good thing.
Tides in check.
Leave my religious rantings, but yes. So yeah, you call down this powerful moonbeam, wipe out 2 hobgoblins. That is the hobgoblin's turn. I have to move the phone so I can roll the dice. Oh, kill me. Oh, my back is gonna hurt. 7. What do they add to 7? I don't think they're gonna hit anybody. Who among you is the squishiest?
I would probably be
I have
Cass.
13.
I have a 15. I will have 16.
I have a
I
13.
I was just thinking because you're human.
Oh.
And she's a wizard. She's a sorcerer, so that might help her.
The armor class doesn't defend against feelings. Leola.
Nice. 14.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Kazra has the lowest.
Actually, I
AC,
have
so-
lowest AC. I have 12.
Oh, you're the
Okay.
squishiest.
Leola is unsurprisingly the squishiest.
That makes sense, actually.
But, it doesn't hit because they only add 3. So you see them go to pull back on their bowstrings to like unleash a volley of arrows, and the arrows kind of like a penis just.
Oh my god.
I have that effect on men.
You're the boner killer.
Okay, so that's gonna be Granny Dragonfucker, and she's going to attack with her whip. Watch me whip. I think that hits with their AC.
No, we got music stuck in my head.
Axel just kind of nudges Cass, just like.
Wait, where are you on the map? I don't think you're.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
just
right.
as a joke. I'm just like, hey, Granny there, looking pretty good.
She has a +8 whip, so 15 + 8, that hits. So that one does 1d8 + 2 damage. So that's 9 damage. So you see Granny Dragonfucker absolutely still in her prime, even though like her hair is all silver, but she's fit, she's tight, she's muscly. She like cracks the whip back and just decapitates a dude with her whip.
Excellent.
And he's like, see, Cass, that's how you do it. You just gotta, it's all in the wrist.
Good to know. Thank you. Do I see Axel do that?
I guess roll perception. And Axel, if you don't want her to see, roll deception.
Perception. -1, 8.
Nope.
Hang on. So what am I doing? What am I rolling deception for?
If you don't want her to see you creeping on her grandma, roll
Okay,
deception.
I'll go for it.
If you do want her to see, then you don't have
I'll
to
go
roll.
for it. Oh, daddy. Let me see my character sheet real quick.
Sounds like it's not
Higher
gonna matter.
than 8.
Oh, it's way higher. I just want to see it for sure.
Oh.
I just want to see what my proficiency and everything, because I'm proficient in deception as well.
Why? You're a ranger. You know what?
What do you have to lie about, Axel?
You know what?
Because he's a dum-dum. See,
I
he's
don't know,
not
I just-
factual.
I need
Where
to
the fuck
send,
is my proficiency? Where the fuck?
I need to send y'all the himbo chart that I found.
A himbo chart?
Oh, do you guys like my shirt?
What does that?
Yes, it's very good.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, so
Because I want to believe, and it says moose creature
26.
26. No, Cass, you don't see a thing. In fact, to your eye, Axel doesn't even move.
Typical Axel.
I'm still like
I
putting
don't know
my
if you
stuff
saw,
back
but
on.
I got this, and there's matching underwear for it. This gay bro.
Ooh, yes, Torrid.
Yep.
All the thick gay girls knew where the rainbow bralette came from.
Great.
Okay, so that was the 4. Granny Dragon Fucker. Axel, that's you. You now have your weapons back
Cool.
as you found them.
So, all right. So obviously, like, as I'm like, I'm just like putting my stuff back as I'm like staring at Granny Dragonfucker, and then I'm just like.
So I have
Actually-
a question. How are you still in the house?
No, I came out earlier, like last session. Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out the logistics here.
yeah, because we had like a joke about it when Hannah sent the GIF with Childish Gambino like coming in with the pizzas.
Oh,
Like the whole apartment is on fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just out of curiosity, I forgot if I can do this, but can I use Hunter's Prey before I attack? Because this is a
Hunter's
bonus action.
Mark?
Hunter's Prey.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's.
What's Hunter's Prey? Is that a new thing?
I'm sorry, Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I'm baked. Yeah, it's Hunter's Mark. I'm sorry,
I know.
but yes,
Oh, what a man.
I'm sorry.
what a himbo.
What a hippo. Yes. But I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
We'll call it a DC 13
Okay.
for you to not still want to flee.
Okay, 15.
Okay. Yep. So you snap out of being a dumbass himbo. And I will let you. I guess I'll let you do that at the beginning of your turn instead of the end. So you may now feel free to attack and do whatever. So if you want to cast Hunter's Mark and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You may take your turn as regularly scheduled.
So I was gonna just stare into like one of the goblins' like eyes after like get my like bow set up. I was gonna like blink, and I guess that's just where like the Hunter's Mark thing comes in. And I'm gonna take a shot.
Roll to hit.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Speaking of taking
forgot to
shots,
write
I have
down.
liquor.
I feel that.
I have not gotten to drink in so long.
I wish I had
wow.
liquor.
That's 21.
That hits. Could someone set an alarm for 1 a.m. for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
I got you.
All right.
It's probably gonna
So-
be Sarah, who's continued from
Mark.
his wife.
Was it and the one extra D4? Oh,
She should
it's
be time
6.
management
Cool.
wife. Why does she have to come best?
I mean, Sarah, would you like to be
Plus
time
3.
management
Alright.
wife, or do you want to be wife?
Whatever title you want to give me, my love.
Let's
Oh.
go. Okay. 14.
Again, I'm just going to show the gay bralette.
Well, I could show you.
Also, I have to say that Susie is also best wife for me because no matter when it is or what it is, Susie always likes my art on Twitter whenever I
don't
post
have a
it.
Twitter. I'm sorry.
I don't have your Twitter. What
You
on
have,
it?
Once
I didn't know you had a Twitter, Sarah.
Yeah, I really never use it. It's just kind of there.
I post art and share memes.
I talk
do
shit
like
about
a
everyone
lot
I
of
know
your
on Twitter.
memes.
Nice.
Good time.
Dungeon Mistress is doing a thing.
Sorry.
That's okay. So Axel, you snap out of being a himbo. You remember the game plan. You cock an arrow back. You aim it at the center of these hobgoblins, and you let it loose, and it just flies straight in through the eyeball, out through the occipital lobe, and a goblin drops dead.
I just look at Granny Dragonfucker and I'm just like,
I guess. Do you actually want to wink at her?
sure.
Roll me a charisma check.
I'm having so much fun with this. All right.
Axel uses
Oh,
his
wow, natural
extra
19.
roll for performance on
19?
Granny.
So all together,
Yeah.
for charisma, that'll be dirty 20.
Nice. So you wink at Mabel, and she looks at you and she's like, "Never had a drow before. That's a vibe."
How close is Grant? No, she's all the way over there.
She almost ruined it, but oh my lord.
It's her
If it
culture.
wasn't for that whip.
Look, I'm just saying, your culture has a blood-drinking evil spider god. Her culture has vibes. All
enough.
right. Do you want to do any movement?
I'm gonna I guess I'm at the in front of the back door, so I'm just gonna kind of move to where the goblins can't see me, behind the back door.
So you want to try to hide?
I'm gonna go with that, yeah.
Hiding is an action.
Well, okay.
So
But
you can move out of the way, but if you move out of their area, they're going to get an opportunity attack, and it would just be whatever 290s. How did I do the math last time? Let's see. So it would be 506 minus 297 divided by 11 minus 45. So however many hobgoblins that is, they would all have an opportunity attack on you if you try to leave their threatened area.
One more time. What is that math?
Okay, so
I have a
it's
calculator.
506 minus 297
Mm-hmm.
divide by 11
Okay.
minus 45.
That's negative 26.
Okay, so it would be 26 hobgoblins would have an opportunity attack on you.
So if I stay where I'm at, would that be okay?
I mean, they'll be able to attack you on their next turn, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 people in between you and them.
So just chill.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okie dokie, Cassandra! That's you, baby.
She back.
Amazing. I hear wailing over yonder.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hit them with the lightning bolt again. Because she's not here, right? She's at the wherever.
Passed out. You guys left her
Oh, yeah.
in the tavern. She saw you get hit and she fainted. Even though it did I think very minimal damage to
It did.
you or something.
It did
Literally
Yeah,
5
it was
damage or
really
something.
small, and she fainted, and so you guys left her in the tavern speakeasy winery.
Yes. I'm gonna hit him with the lightning bolt. Dex save.
Dex save. I think they I'm gonna double check, but I think they have a -1 to Dex.
Oh.
16.
Well, they just.
Let me check. Let me double check.
Okay, well, I mean, regardless, it would still save.
I
even if
mean,
it were
unless they
-1.
have more than a -1. Oh no, they have a plus. Oh, hold on. That's not for saves. Where are the saves? Okay, well, they have a +3 to Dex, which doesn't make sense because they are wearing chainmail armor. They should have a -2, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, so they got a 19 total, so they're gonna take half damage.
6. Yes. Wait, 18 total, because of 3 because lightning.
Okie dokie. Cassandra, you are emboldened by your love. And also maybe a little bit of hate. Maybe you didn't see it, but maybe you could feel in your soul that Axel has some dastardly sex plans for you.
I felt the vibes.
You felt the vibe. You are a native of Vibe Land, or at the very least, you heard your grandmother say that she had never fucked a drow.
I can put I have enough context skills.
Yes. And so you use that and your draconic ancestry, and you call down some just hot white lightning from the sky and like shoot it into the crowd of hobgoblins, and you just see smoke rising from what is a pile of cinders that used to be a hobgoblin.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You don't want to move a
Yes.
bonus action?
Nobody
Nah,
does.
I'm good. My bonus actions are lame. I got
I
it.
know,
I
but
can't
nope.
hear you.
It was good. I'm
I-
not gonna lie.
said excellent.
-1 HP.
Ah!
That is Muhammad's turn. What do you guys want Muhammad to do?
You said he got some healing stuff?
He do got the healing stuff.
the fuck changed my name? I just realized that.
Who do you think could? The only person who could change your name.
I'm sorry. I was saying that to myself. I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
I mean, I'm pretty good health wise.
I did not change Cass's. When did Cass?
Oh no, that
I
was
was
me.
gonna say she's been like that from the start.
Okay.
Excellicious.
I'm looking a little bit rough, but probably not as rough as everybody else is.
Okay. So do you guys want him to?
I'm looking pretty bad.
Okay. So let's see. We have cure wounds. We have. We have lesser restoration. I don't think that would help you. No, it wouldn't. So we have cure wounds and cure wounds.
I think.
What level
That's a tough choice.
would you like me to cast it at?
What level is Muhammad? Is he the same level as us?
I believe so. Hold on, let me double check. So I can cast it up to a 3rd level.
I mean, let's not waste a 3rd level. Can we go 2nd level?
Yep.
I always save the higher level for the end of the fight.
Mm.
So Muhammad looks at you, and he just kind of, oh, come on, seriously? You should have just rolled it for me, you mother.
Apparently not.
Roll 20 proving to be the protagonist yet again.
So you can do it at 2d8.
2d8. What is his fucking modifier? That's why I wanted you to roll it for me. So he gets a 5 spell attack bonus. So it's 2d8 plus 5. Yeah. So you get
Hey, 17.
17 health. Yes, ma'am.
Doubled my health.
So Muhammad looks at you and he pulls out a hip flask and knocks a shot back and kind of gives you a finger gun, and you feel a surge of health and vitality.
You feel the vibes.
Oh my
And you
god.
feel good vibes roll through you.
Right.
And
He's also
maybe
from Vibe Town.
he is also from Vodtown. And maybe you're starting to understand what all these people are talking about when they keep talking about their good vibes. Okay, so that's his action. We're not gonna move, and I don't think he has any bonus action. So, Kuvit, roll me a charisma saving throw, DC 13 to not be a dumb himbo.
I'm just rolling a d20.
Yes. Plus your yeah, okay. So you snap out of it. You realize they were definitely not gonna not kill you if you surrendered. They were 100% gonna murk you. And that, my good friend, is not a vibe.
Okay,
What would you
well,
like to do? You have 2 actions, 2 bits of movement, and potentially 2 bonus actions. If you have bonus actions, I honestly
Why are your
don't
paws on the
know.
table?
where would that be on my sheet?
It would be like if you had spells or something, it would be like you can cast this as a bonus action. Like for instance, I think Leola has bonus action cure wounds, and it says in the description that it's a bonus action as opposed to like a full action cast.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I do.
oh my.
Oh, I do.
I
Have
just saw
two.
Axel's name.
Oh, I have quite a few.
Okay, well,
Did you
So-
make me the drunken technique?
I did make you the drunken technique monk. I told you that when I made your character.
Look, I try my best to keep up. Okay.
Hey, she figured it out. She learned.
We love our lesbian himbo.
No, well, I mean, I'm still hiding, so I'm just gonna take a chance and try to shoot with the dart.
Okay. I guess it's a lovely view of my extra chin, but it's fine. Roll to hit. You have an AC of 18, so roll a d20 and add whatever bonus it is for the darts.
Is she proficient in darts?
I don't know.
The only weapon she
Just-
has right now, though.
I mean, I have my swords, but I'm trying to hide.
I think monks.
Would you?
No, you don't have your sword right now, and I don't. I let you keep the darts, but you definitely gave up your sword when they said drop your weapon.
God damn it.
So if you want your big stupid sword back, you're gonna have to look for it.
I know my proficiency bonus is 4, so
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Oh shit! I'm on X Games.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
I just put my phone up on the top corner of my laptop on the strip at the top where the webcam is with my pop socket. So now it's at an angle
Yes.
where I don't look like
I've
a
done that before
bum.
too. That's like
Okay, so roll damage there, Kuvid.
I did. It's an 11.
No,
Oh,
child.
it didn't make the dice thing on my thing. Weird. Are you 11? You fling a dart and it goes right into this hobgoblin's heart, and he just drops fucking dead.
You
One more.
Wait, and then when I pick you up, you want to run away. Make up your mind.
So you have one more action, 2 bonus actions, and 2 bits of movement if you would like. And I don't know how many attacks you get right now. I assume it's more than 1.
Actually, no, I only half understand the language of these things. What are the key points?
Key points are like sorcery points. You can expend them to do things like Step of the Wind, Flurry of Blows, and I think Tipsy Sway is the other one. Tipsy Sway lets you dodge out of the way for attacks. That's not how you spell Audacity, by the way.
Even with these fucking goggles on, I still can't find my knife.
I don't know. I'm gonna save my bonus actions for now since they all involve me coming out, and I'm just gonna try to use another dart and see if I can get another one down.
Okay, roll to hit.
Is it metagaming to remind her of why she made the charisma saving throw at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
So you add 4 to
Yeah.
that. That's 13. You miss.
Damn it. Okay.
Did you roll a d20 for damage?
Didn't roll anything after that.
No. So you roll a 19 for the
Oh,
charisma
yeah,
save.
for the I don't know. What is it? Rolling it's been
It's not
d20.
your darts what damage it does.
No, we've been rolling d20s.
You know. It's usually like a d6, a d8.
No, I have no idea.
I don't have you having darts?
They're in my bag.
Oh, okay, I see them. 9 darts. They're not on your attacks, so I guess.
Oh no.
What a mood.
Guess let me give it a goog. Okay, so it does 1d4. So plus your it doesn't say plus anything actually.
Okay, so I rolled a d4, I got a 3.
Okay. So is that epic narration? Forget that.
Never
You
happened.
shoot a guy, you throw a dart at a dude, and it lands in his eye. It just stays there. His eye moves, the dart moves with it. It's real gross. Okay, you're not moving and you're not doing your bonus actions. So Taylor,
Hi, sorry. I am trying to make Wade stop. Sorry.
okay. The next time, this is your last warning. No more.
Bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I have. It keeps moving across my screen and it's distracting. So
Did
No
not
more
know
both
that
of
was doing
you?
that on your screen. My bad.
it's okay.
Okay, we're going to cast Magic Missile again. This
Where's-
time.
We are.
It's a good spell. We're gonna
It's a
cast it at second level though. So it's only gonna be 4 darts this time.
Okay. And it just auto hits, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So 44. It's 8 points of damage.
Points of damage. You know, you see that hobgoblin that has the dart sticking out of its eye, and it's just so gross. You want to wipe it off the fucking map. Throw these darts at it, or sorry, magic missiles at it, and on that sweet C sharp, and you finally put him out of his misery.
Beautiful.
He the one bites the dust.
Also, I forgot Healing Word was a bonus action, so I'm going to cast that on myself real quick, also at a second level. So I
Okay.
get 2d4 plus 3 hit points back.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll here. Just tired. That is 7 points of. I get 7 hit points back. Yay!
Okie dokie. That is
Yep, that's it.
it for you, babe. All right. If it's not our favorite green cinnamon bun.
I'm not going to try and do a physical attack, and I'm still focusing on Moonbeam. However, I am going to move like further away because it has a pretty long distance. So I'm
Well,
just going to.
I will say, just to remind you about concentration, you can do physical attacks, and that won't break concentration. What breaks concentration is doing other spells or taking damage.
Okay. Can I do a physical attack and then move after? Am I allowed to do both? Okay, then I will do that. What is my physical attack? I think I have a dagger. I don't know. I do have a
I
dagger.
can stab.
Okay.
Dagger range is 10 feet, so you would have to move within range and then move back out of range.
Okay. So is in range which icon is it?
Oh,
is
you
it
can
the
see
big one?
both of the hobgoblins now?
What is the
Is there
hobgoblin?
2? I only see
Okay, so is this the one you
Under the
see?
hobgoblin.
Yes. Yes.
the one with the red.
So do you see anything over here?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then yes, the one you see
Okay.
is the one represents the horde.
Okay. So 10 feet, so I would have to move
Next one
here
over.
or
Or-
next one over.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, you're
Okay. Okay. So roll to hit.
Yes, ma'am.
16.
That misses, unfortunately.
Are you,
Ah.
you proficient in dagger in any way?
She's
Mm.
druid and stop metagaming.
Okay.
Proficiencies. Oh, I am proficient with daggers.
Why?
I'm proficient with a lot of weapons randomly from being a druid.
You're all hiding secrets from us.
What do I use spells. I never use weapons.
This is how we learn.
What do I add?
Okay.
How does that work? I've never used a proficiency before.
Does your dagger add anything, or did you already add that to whatever you rolled?
The dagger does not add anything.
Are you sure? Are you in
Okay.
D&D Beyond?
Let me look.
Yes.
So if you go, this is how I figured out how to get all the stats from our weapons. So if you go to your equipment,
The one time you don't
If I
wanna
click
look.
on it,
yeah, and you hit active
So
on
on
your equipment on the dagger, it'll pop up in your actions with all
so
of
on my end on roll 20, I have you having a +6 dagger, and I believe that's with your proficiency.
I think it's because my proficiency is +4.
Sure.
Not what I wanted to
Druid.
do.
Here we go.
The math. Yes. So it is your +2 dex plus your +4
Okay.
proficiency.
So that would
bonus.
make it a 22.
That hits.
Hey. Okay. And then damage itself. It says here it's 1d4 +2. Is that what you got?
yeah.
Because I'm just gonna go with what you have. Okay.
Okay, so it's 5 piercing damage. You're good with that?
Okay. And then I will move back out. So I moved 1 forward, and I will move. Sorry.
Leo,
1.
move in real quick.
two.
You shank this guy in the side, open up his above hip area, and you can see his shiny wet intestines, and he's just standing there screaming, "Why didn't you kill me?"
Get grossed out and I run away. so I said.
And that is the Horde's turn, children.
All right, so they will do another Constitution saving for Moonbeam.
Yes, thank you. And let me double check. But I'm still pretty sure.
Please be flat.
Oh no, +2 to Constitution.
Ah, okay.
Where?
So that matches.
Okay, so do they take no damage this time or just half?
They take half.
Roll it out, BB. Oh my.
8.
Oh my. 16. So once again, you just pull the light of the moon from the sky. It is truly daytime right now. But you pull the moon from the sky and you feel merciful and you put Intestine Man out of his misery by just walloping him with the force of the moon, and he drops dead.
Not necessarily merciful, I feel like in Loyola's case. It's more like, oh, that's really gross. I don't want to look at that. Let's just.
That was pretty.
It's just.
Pretty lit.
Oops, I did the full screen. Back to that. That's how that works. Okay, so they're going to attack now. So Kuvid, you're hiding. So Axel, Muhammad, and Granny Dragonfucker are all within
Oh
range.
god.
And I'm pretty sure that means they miss. 9 plus, what is that, longbow? +3. So does a 12 hit? I know it doesn't hit Muhammad. His armor class is fucking ridiculous because he's a
Nope.
paladin. He has 18. Axel, what was yours?
14.
14. What is Granny Dragonfuckers? I don't think she's wearing any armor. But she, for some reason, has an armor class of 15. So,
She's fine. It's okay.
so once again,
She lives.
arrows deflate like flaccid peni. And then
great.
that is Granny Dragonfucker's turn.
She hasn't killed my arrow.
You better hope Cass don't hear you.
Was that in
You've been
here?
mumbling under your breath. You better be thinking that in your head.
I am.
That better be
I am.
not Axel.
Whip, and she misses. And
I deserve that.
she's
Sorry.
gonna move a little bit closer, so she's gonna move one square up. Okay. Cool. That's your turn.
All right, let me put down this thing real quick. Come on.
Kids and your weed drugs.
This thing will not fucking put out. Come
I
on.
don't
There you go.
weed.
I'm calling the police. 420. What you smoking?
Also, question real quick, just to clarify, each, like, when after everybody makes a round, that is 6 seconds, right? Like, everybody takes a turn?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take another shot with my bow. With the hunter's mark, I'm pretty sure is still because
Yes.
of
Are
concentration.
you frozen?
I think
No,
so.
sorry, I'm responding to a message.
Oh, okay. So it just stays on the last picture.
Yeah.
Peter.
All right, rolling to attack. That is a nat 14 with a plus. That's a 21. That's a 21 to hit.
What's the math for that?
14 is when I rolled on a dice, plus 7 with my longbow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that hits. Add your extra hit dice for.
Yes. 1d4, and then I add. Was it d? Oh no, it was d8. I'm sorry. Whoops. Where did I get the d4 from? Let me look one more time. I'm sorry. No, I'm messing something up. Hang on. I added something.
Because Hunter's Mark should just add on to whatever your regular longbow arrow damage is.
Right. Okay, so it's just a D8 and okay. Cool. I just wanted to double check. And I forgot I have an extra attack, so I'm gonna use that as well. So first, that is 16 damage.
Okie dokie. Axel, once again, you just cocked that arrow back. I'm gonna say you managed to pull two back on one string and just let them loose and take out the one hobgoblin, Leola, wounded with Moonbeam after she killed that one with the intestine
Put him out of
showing.
his misery.
Put him out of his misery. Half of him had been obliterated by the power of the moon. And then you take out another one.
Cool. And
Straight through the brain.
that's with the first attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for another shot. That's not looking good. That is a 12.
Yeah, that misses.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. My turn.
Okie dokie, Cassandra. Actually, Cass, you actually kind of hear that on the wind, and you have pretty good passive intelligence. You can feel that Aurora has woken up
Oh.
and has found that you have left her behind. And there's
What
just
is
a great sobbing.
Oh,
That gives me a
no.
little bit of apprehension. Interesting. I cast lightning bolt again.
Interesting. I cast lightning bolt.
At a level
Interesting.
5.
Lightning bolt.
I'm like,
Hmm.
deck save.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Awesome. Let's see, what is that? Level 5, 10.
So many.
44 total.
Oh wow. Cass is mad. Cass,
Okay.
these hobgoblins done fucked up.
They messed with Vibe Town. I mean, the Borough of Grain.
Also known as Vibe Town.
Also known as Vibe Town.
Also known as Vector.
So, you guys see Cass for a second, and like a shiver runs up her spine, as if someone has walked over her grave, and then she holds her hand aloft, and not unlike Zeus himself, calls down lightning from the skies, and just fucking kamehamehas it into this crowd of hobgoblins, like wiping out a whole row of them. And on the wind, you can hear a faint echo of Cassandra.
Beautiful. That's the end of my turn.
I should fucking hope so. Jesus Christ. Oh, what just happened?
Oh wow.
Oh,
These hobgoblins. These poor things.
oh God, no.
What's wrong?
Bad things happened.
What
Um,
happened?
Hold on, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay.
Okay,
We believe in you.
there we go.
Everybody transfer like the power of believing into the dungeon mistress.
Good vibes.
Just like,
Good
For
vibes
some
on
reason, when I went to hit minus 44, instead of it subtracting 44 from their hit point total, it just changed their hit point total to negative 44. But I think we are back where we should be. Okay, and that's Muhammad. What do you guys want him to do? He
Go
can't
stab,
attack.
stab.
Hmm?
What's his fighting? What can he do fighting wise?
Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. There shouldn't be anybody here because all the doors are locked. That would be bad. Okay, so attack what? So here's spells we have. Shield of Faith, which would give somebody a +2 bonus to AC for it's a concentration spell. So as long as he's concentrating on it, +2 to AC. We have command, which is a 1-word command to a creature you can see in range. And you can tell it what to do from a certain list of words. We have Revivify, which we don't need right now. We have Branding Smite, which adds an extra 2d6 radiant damage to an attack. Magic Circle. But I don't think that would help. It would give the hobgoblins disadvantage on their next attack. And then, as far as hitting things, he's got a one-handed trident that does 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. A two-handed trident that does 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage, and a javelin that does 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
You want to javel some of the hobgoblins?
Double them.
Javel them.
Mm-hmm. Let's get some more of these hit points gone.
So he got. Is that a nat 20? No. Okay. It was an 18.
Dirty 20, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 14. Dirty 20. So that hits. And so you guys see Muhammad take another hit of his flask. He looks over at Kuvid and he goes, hey, watch this. And throws a javelin into the horde of hobgoblins, and you hear one cry out, ah, my sword! My sword!
Side note, my mom just walked in.
Did you hear that?
She walked in and saw me in this and just looked at me. I said, they can't see me.
Save? Question mark?
People to know that just happened.
Right now, you're on the second page of my gallery.
Hello.
Hello.
I am just in rainbow. I'm only in
Okay. My thing might freeze, but I'm responding to a message.
Got you.
You're fine. We know what's happening this time, so we won't be like, oh my god, where'd she go?
Where'd you hang out?
Not
Not
again.
Not again. Well, I'm using my data now, so it better fucking work. Although I have unlimited data, so it's.
Best feeling ever.
It really is. When I used to be on my brother's plan, we had a very limited amount, and it was split between like 5 people.
Thank
Now-
Use the
Yeah.
absolute shit.
4
out of it.
people, 12 gigs, I think.
That's what we had. We had 12 gigs, and it was like 4 or 5 of us.
Oh my god, that's.
It was like me, Ethan, Joshua, Mom, and maybe one other. I can't remember.
Well,
And it was
God, my parents just upped our internet because we have so many devices in this house right now. So that's nice.
Ours seems to be working a lot better lately. The router doesn't quite reach upstairs though, which is problematic.
You can get on Amazon pretty cheap. You can get an extender.
Ooh.
Or you can get the Google things. They can come in packs of 3, and they're a little pricey, but they're worth it, especially because they come in the 3. And they extend your internet all over your house and make it faster. That's what we have. My mom got a pack of 3 because all the devices, and then I bought one for my desk.
Can you send that to the group? And Jordan, can you send the thing on Amazon to the group?
It's the same thing. It's just an off-brand instead of a Google brand.
Ah, gotcha. Can one of you send one of them so I at least know what? Or could I just Google? Or could I just search like router extender?
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
just
I'll
look up like Wi-Fi signal extender, it'll come up.
Okay. I will let Josh know about that.
Okay. So we just had Muhammad attack. But yes, again, Kuvit.
Oh god, I'm so tired. I think that there's like all I have is dark. Can I try to roll something to try to get my sword back? What are
Yes,
they
I
doing
told
with
you
my
to roll
sword?
investigation to look for it.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
DC 13. No. You look around.
So
You
matter of fact.
cannot find it.
That's
So
sad.
that's your action. Do you want to do any movement or a bonus action?
No, good for right now. God damn it, I want my fucking sword. Like that sword.
Tizra.
We're gonna
Like
throw my
bug, get off my
boomerang. And I'm gonna roll real dice.
Ooh, getting fancy.
Boomerang go?
120 feet.
Hey, the range.
Okay, yeah, roll
This
for it.
thing is like a Sonic boomerang. Jesus.
A nat 1.
Oh god.
I'm
no.
gonna need you to roll 1d4.
A 1.
You go to slag that boomerang like you always do, and you drop it on your foot. It hits your pinky toe. You take
Ow.
1 damage.
Okay.
I watch her do that because I'm next to her, right?
Yeah, you are right next to me.
You okay?
Apparently not.
I love that we're like, did I see my partner make a fool of themselves? I just want to make sure.
And I ask, did I see the same thing?
Roll perception with disadvantage because there's like a horde of hobgoblins in between you.
Where's my red? I just had. There you are.
And if anyone else also wants to see if they saw Tazra drop a boomerang on her toe,
I'm
perception.
concentrating on my spell, so.
Oh
Can't be
god, that's.
Dice jail for this very pretty dice.
that is a 23.
What?
Apparently, like,
Disadvantage, you got a 23.
yeah,
What
I
did
rolled a
you-
13 with the dice. Okay, and my
How do you
my
have a
perce-
plus 10 to perception?
because apparently on my freaking thing I'm proficient in perception as well.
Question:
I'm using
Answer?
the roll
Was
20.
that your out of 2 rolls? Your lower one was a 13.
I'm sorry, my lower roll. I'm sorry, that was a 2. So
Thank you.
I forgot. I'm sorry. That is
Confused.
my fucking
Advantage, not advantage.
my brain.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I'm sorry. So that is 2 plus 6, 8 plus 4, so 12.
No, you do not see Tazra drop her boomerang on
Thank
her.
the Lord.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My brain flopped.
Is there anything else I want to do?
You
Nothing
do
else I
bonus action improvement.
My brain. I
No,
was just like,
I'll stay put.
Okay. Leola, my sweet Grinch Cinnabon.
How far did I move away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have enough movement that I could go up, stab him again, and then run back. So I'm gonna do that.
All right, roll to hit.
And I add a +6 to this, right? Because the 4 proficiency and the dagger.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what roll 20 says.
Okay. So 6 plus 6 is 12.
That misses.
Okay. Then I will
Uh,
run back.
So you run up to stab the dude like you did last time, and the hobgoblins see you and they're like, "Hey, it's the stabby girl!" They juke out of the way.
Like, I don't want to be known as the stabby girl.
Yeah, stabby girl.
That's my thing.
Ugly horn stabby girl.
oh no.
One d4 of emotional damage.
Proceed. So that is the horde's turn. So they need to make con save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Nat
gosh.
20.
Great.
So you take half damage.
It teetered on that too.
What a fucking waste of a nat 20.
Right. And do they still take half damage, or does that make them? Does the nat 20 do anything?
No, I think we agreed last session or session before last. Yeah.
Okay.
That the nat 20 just means they take half damage.
Okay.
Because that's what the rules say.
26,
So
so 13.
damage. Leola powered by the hurt from their commentary. You know the moon loves you. And so the moon hears them
Is
say
Leola just actually me?
right. The moon hears these hobgoblins say shitty things about you, and you don't even have to call down the power of the moon this time. She just fucking throws moonbeams at these assholes, and on their corpses, it says it's in a language you don't read, but you can feel it in your. Wait, do you read Celestial?
I do not, unless or that might come with the moon.
I do.
Is it?
You're not close enough. I'm just making this up right now. That if the moon would speak, it would speak Celestial. It's not a class trait, so unless you already had it, you wouldn't have it. But
Okay.
Tazra, I guess roll perception with disadvantage if you'd like to see what this is.
I do. Perception with disadvantage?
Yes, because no, just roll it flat because you're not trying to see through the horde. You're trying to see the horde.
A nat 20.
Yes.
See.
This baby did better. She's staying.
You see, when these hobgoblin corpses that were just hit by this particular moonbeam, in the way that they are laid out on their bodies is etched the words "Leave my baby alone."
Okay, can I cantrip cast message to Leola to let her know that's what it says?
No one
Do I recognize the
gonna
language?
allow it. I'm gonna allow it. You have to tell me what it says in your.
I point my finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message.
Yeah, see, that part I knew. I meant tell me what the message says.
Leola, I know they hurt you, but this is what the moon said and the words that the moon said.
Cool beans. It whooshes through the air. Sick G note. Leola gets you. You hear this. I believe with a message you can send a message back if you would like.
Yes.
I will message back. Thank you, sister. Sniff, sniff.
Okay.
Hang on. Just let me go ahead and. There we go. This keeps coming in handy.
Baby
I sent that to my girlfriend and she was like, "What happened?" I was like,
Who hurt her?
she was very mad at me.
baby.
Like, I'm sorry, it just, they're not nice people. And she's like, well, you don't have to be mean. I was like, I'm all the bad guys.
And you're like, I do have to be mean.
I do. Okay,
I'll just leave. I'll just leave it like that until next turn.
we're gonna try to get that whip out of there. And yeah, 25 is definitely gonna hit. And she does 8 slashing damage with that whip. So Cash, you see your grandma, she's getting her fucking groove back. Not only does she crack the whip, she double cracks that whip and just scoops out an eyeball with the tail end of the whip.
Ah, it's my granny.
She's like, yes, it's a vibe!
But on the inside, I know that this is turning Axel on. I know it, not Cass, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
Okay. She's not gonna
I don't know what you're talking about.
She should have more than one attack. I think she's level 10. Why doesn't it tell me she does more than one attack?
This is
Actually,
Good
she's going
question.
to take. She doesn't need that, so roll 1 or 2. That's not what I want. Can someone look up for me? Level 10 fighter and tell me if she gets an extra attack. I feel like she does, but
She probably does by now.
yeah, I know, but I don't have anything on this sheet.
But you do.
Extra attack. Beginning at 5th
Level
attack
perfect.
twice instead of once. The number of attacks increases to 3 when you reach level 11.
Okay, cool. So she's going to.
Use action surge though. One use.
Okay, so I'm not going to use action surge this turn,
Oh,
but
she does have an extra attack. She has 1 extra attack, not 2.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Anna said.
Cool. Sorry, I have this. I just found this chart.
No, you're good.
So if it's cool with you guys, I'm gonna take 2 attacks because I missed one on her last turn.
Go for it.
Okay, that misses. Ooh, not 1. So she's actually gonna take 1 damage. Actually, roll a d4. So Cass, ooh, damn. So you see her crack that whip back, and she kind of hits herself in the ass,
I'm like, ooh.
and she lets out kind of a. Ah!
Or she does.
It. I take it you're. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
And then we're gonna do one more that I think that'll put us back at even. And fucking that one misses again.
Oh wow.
She hits herself in the ass
Oh wow.
You really are your own worst enemy.
for 4 points of damage. And moans even louder.
I choose to do nothing with this information.
Axel is just like staring this down.
Speaking of which, Axel, it is your turn.
So after like seeing old granny here just pop herself twice in the face, I just like snap back into action and I just like go ahead and just I'm just going to take another shot.
Okay, roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Mm.
Yeah, all right. Roll double your hit dice, and I think you also get to roll double for Hunter's Mark.
Thank you, Dungeon Mistress.
Don't thank me, those
Thank
are
the dice gods.
I'll take everything. I will take everything.
Wizards of the Coast.
Let's see. So that is D8, D6, and another D8, D6. Where are my shit?
Where is your shit?
Here we are. See, Dora the Explorer helped me find it. All right. Oh, that's so shit, but I'll take it.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Okay, so you said double all of that, right?
Yes. So you normally roll 1d4 and 1d8, 2d4 and 2d8.
Okay, so gets to do the math. So 3, 1. Okay. I don't know why it's taking me this long. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Math is hard.
Soda.
Normally I can just do it so quick. So, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 18.
18. Good job. So, actually, you let loose a volley of arrows, and 2 hobgoblins drop dead. Roll me a charisma check with advantage.
Playing from iPhone.
Oh wow, that's 2 natural 18s.
Okay. So actually you were in your best archery form. Like textbooks could be written about the way you just killed these hobgoblins. And you look over your shoulder, you don't even have to look as you're loosing these arrows. You know they're gonna find their mark and they're gonna just fucking hit. And you confirm it when you hear the of it landing in these bodies, and you just look over at Granny Dragonfucker, and she is just she's giving you fuck me eyes.
I
She's
take
just-
I take out like the ponytail like with my hair tie and I just like
yeah, you like shake out your hair. It goes in slow-mo and just the midday sun shines through your white hair and causes it to sparkle like a polished silver.
I need to know, does Tazra see this?
If you want to, you will have to roll perception with disadvantage because you would be trying to see around the horde.
That's fine.
Am I in a place where I would have to roll disadvantage as well?
Um,
Because I'm kind of to
Oh.
the side.
you could roll flat.
Okay.
12? Axel, are you like trying to hide hitting on Cass's grandmother?
I know Kaz has the idea, but
Are you
yeah,
trying
I'm gonna try to be a little slick. I'm sneaky.
It's like, so no, 12 isn't gonna cut it.
Okay. Good.
Don't even ask what I rolled.
I don't want to puke.
No, I just know I failed. Failed miserably.
Nat 1.
5.
Oh.
That was with my perception bonus.
My perception bonus is +9.
Mine is +1.
Okay, and on that note, Cassandra, I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Me? Do I want to know?
You don't have a choice, my friend.
Perception, 11 total.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything. So I was gonna say if you had perceived it, I was gonna have you roll disadvantage if you were going to attack.
Raise
Because
the
I
sun.
feel
Oof, okay.
feel
It's
like
best
Dark
I don't
Souls.
know. It's
But
best, it's best I don't know. Surprise, surprise! I'm gonna hit him with the lightning bolt again, and I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to make it a bonus action, which doesn't change anything about it. It's still a dex save, but I can make a bonus action.
okay, is that so you can cast it twice?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay,
Oh my god.
+3 to dex, so that's 14. So
15.
15 is the DC. All right, well they're
Oh
gonna take
wow.
full damage.
Oh wow.
And then I hit them again with the lightning bolt as my actual action.
They pass this time with a 19, so they're gonna take half damage on this one.
Okay, let's see.
Oh wow.
17.
You are my least favorite player. I'm kidding. So
Now Cass is gonna make like a sad like I'm your least favorite player.
okay.
Probably the hobgoblin's least favorite.
You guys hear a roll of thunder come in, and as if it's a personal cloud just for Cass, it just starts fucking raining lightning down on this horde of goblins, and you see them just fucking drop. Boom, 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 cinder, cinder, smoke. you like to do anything else, you can move and only move.
I'm good. That's my turn.
Oh
All right,
my
you guys
god.
want Muhammad to do.
Stabby stab.
What
Wait,
does, what
how
does
is the
Mohammed
horde of
want to do?
hobgoblins looking?
Muhammad is an NPC. He has no wants or desires.
Oh.
How is the hobgoblin horde
What's the
looking?
vibe?
Well, you can roll perception in 2 people and find out.
Okay, I was just for Mohammed to figure out what to do.
Never mind, you would be able to see because you're fighting them. Jesus, sorry, my brain. Their numbers are pretty dwindled.
Okay.
I would say a fifth of, or no, there is a fifth of them left.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. I say stabby stab again with javelin.
Javelin,
Choice.
your options are javelin, one-handed trident, and two-handed trident. One-handed trident does, I think, 1d6 plus 2 piercing. Two-handed trident does 1d8 plus 2 piercing, and javelin does 1d6 plus 2 piercing.
The two-handed trident kind of sounds
Yeah,
good.
let's do two-handed trident this time.
Okey-dokey. Does that hit? Yes, that hits. So he takes his trident. Kuvid, he looks at you again, takes a swig with one hand. He's like, "Hey, watch this," and fucking just jabs into the horde of hobgoblins and snatches a mostly cooked one that Cass had already electrified, pins it on the end of his trident, and just kind of flings it over his shoulder. He's like,
What are you doing?
he failed the vibe check.
Yeet.
And then that's Kuvid. Would you like to roll another investigation check to look for your sword, or would you like?
Yeah, I really want my sword. Very upset about it.
Investigation. Hey, you find it.
Okay. Do I like have it now? Did I get it? Without yeah.
What are you doing with your hair right now?
It was in my face and I got it cut today and I can't find any of my headbands, so
Looks like a pineapple.
You look
That's
like
what I
a
used to
palm
when
tree.
mine was shaved like that. That's what I used to do with mine too.
You look
Palm
like
tree
fucking,
head ass.
you look like fucking Pebbles Flintstone.
well, she's adorable, so I will take it.
I used to rock the pineapple hairdo as well.
Hold up.
Remember, the
If you
girl I'm
smile,
talking to thought it was cute. Okay?
if you open your mouth, I can see SpongeBob coming up.
Fucking hate you.
Okay.
Anyway, so do I have my sword back?
Yes, you have your sword back.
Fantastic. So, like, was that my action?
On your way.
That is your action. Would you like to take a bonus action?
I don't think any of them are useful right now, and they confuse me. But I don't, since I'm still hiding, I don't think any of them are useful.
Okay, so you want to stay hiding?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Tizra.
Okay,
energy.
we're gonna try to throw our trusty boomerang again.
All right, roll to hit.
Come
Onyx, I
on.
love you dearly, but whatever the fuck you're doing, please stop.
16 plus 8.
That hit.
Cool. 1d4 plus 4. 8 points of damage.
Oh.
Tazra, you boomerang into, you were a little shooken up. Like, you dropped your boomerang on your toe. Cass saw. It was real embarrassing. But you picked that boomerang up, got a little bit of blood on it from your toe. You just brush it off. All good. And you whip that bad boy into the crowd, and you definitely hear what is probably some cervical vertebra snapping. and then your trusty boomerang returns to you.
Thank you.
Like, take any bonus actions or move.
I'm gonna stay put.
Okie dokie. Cinnamon bun.
I can finally stop crying now.
Quite
It's only been 6 seconds, so like I only cried for 6 seconds, so it's fine.
Understandable.
I got you.
I only cried for 6 seconds. Make that another. That could be another quote.
I got you guys. I got you.
Yeah, I'm still concentrating, so I'll just try stabbing again.
Okie dokie. Roll to stab.
Roll 2 stabs. 15 plus 6, 21.
That hits. Roll damage.
It was 1d4. 4 plus 2, 6.
So you and your sister, man, you're just like linked up. So you hear that cervical vertebra snap, and you take your dagger and you drive it right into the heart of the goblin whose neck your sister snapped, and he drops dead.
And then I run back because it's gross.
And you run back because it's gross, and there are 9 of them.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
And then it's their turn. So they're gonna roll to attack.
They also have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, they do. So I'll just go ahead and do that first. 11 plus 2 is 13.
Okay, so I'll take half damage.
Okie dokie. Jesus Christ.
29 had, so 14.
Okay. The
Oh wow, I
moon-
rolled a 1. That's helpful.
The moon, she's still real angry that these hobgoblins made fun of her baby. And once again, she descends from the sky dancing on her own moonbeams and fucking just roundhouse kicks some head. And then moonwalks back up into the sky and blows you a kiss. Okay, so now we roll to hit because we have to roll saves before we roll attack. 15 plus 3 is 18, so I'm pretty sure that hits everybody over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not over there.
There, let's see, 85 divided by 11.
You said there were 9 of them.
Yes, and then Leola killed some. So 88 would make it 8 of them. So we'll just say 7. So 78.
Wait, I'm sorry. How much should we?
Oh,
She's trying to roll it.
I was like, what's happening?
Okay, so that's 23. How did I do this? Did I divide it amongst you, or did you all take 23 damage?
I think
You've been dividing it.
Okay, so Axel, Mohammed, Granny Dragonfucker, I think Leola, you're also in range. Let me double check what the range on a longbow is. Actually think you might all be in range. So
I was gonna say if she's in range, so we're definitely
Yeah,
in range.
yeah. If she's in range, we're in range.
range is 150 to 600 feet.
Yeah. I think we're
Then
there.
yes, we are definitely all in range.
Cool.
Kuvid what exactly are you hiding? How are you hiding?
Like behind the house, behind a bush, like tucked way behind shit. Ain't nobody can see me.
I can't
There
see
are layers.
but
There are
There's a whole
layers.
wall in between us.
Okay, but arrows can definitely still hit you since there's nothing covering above you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 23 divided by 7.
It's gonna be roughly 3 apiece.
You all
Three
take
with
damage.
leftover.
You all take 1 arrow.
How much damage?
-3.
Okay.
I was like, I know that 21 divided by 7 is 3 exact, so 23 divided by 7 is gonna be just a teeny bit above 3.
Yes. 24 divided by 7. Or, yeah.
It's those ones they rolled that didn't make it.
They didn't make it. They didn't make it. Okay, so that's the 4 bit. Now it's Granny Dragonfucker, so she's going to take her 2 whip attack. Axel, she looks over at you and winks. And misses.
It's okay,
She's
Granny. Take
She's
your
very
time.
distracted by you.
They don't
Take
like
your sweet
this.
time.
I, Sarah, do not like this.
Oh,
And then once again, she's actually going to look at you and wink again and give herself a whip on the ass for 6 slashing damage.
in the back of my head, I'm just thinking.
How I did it last time.
In the back of my head, I'm thinking like she's obviously not trying to fight. Like,
And she just gives a small little moan and just keeps making eye contact with you across the battlefield. And that's your turn, Axel.
Quit licking your old bowl like you've never been fed in your life.
so after seeing poor Granny Dragonfucker fuck up again, it's okay, Granny.
All right, roll the hit.
I'm gonna roll with this one. That is a. Why do I have to look every time? Fuck it, 19.
That hits.
Cool. So, I'm gonna roll with these ones instead. There we go. Oh wow, that is 14.
Axel, you cock your arrows back and lay waste to another few goblins.
How many goblins per se?
1.5.
Like a midget?
Injured.
Someone is very badly injured. Straight up dead.
I'm sorry, that was okay.
I'm
I-
actually sorry.
Yes, out of character, I am very sorry.
Do you have another attack?
I do. Thank you for reminding me. Because I would have completely forgot. All right. That is a natural 19.
That unsurprisingly hits.
Really? I didn't know. I feel so honored.
Well done, asshole.
Say what you want. I'm having fun.
No, that's what you should.
That is 16.
So once again, Axel just fucking. Did we lose somebody?
Diana,
Oh, I'm still here. I just want to eat wings and I don't want it being recorded. So
That's fair.
That is absolutely fair.
very fair.
Okay, people moved on my phone, and I was like, hold up. Axel, you once again let some arrows loose, and now there are only 5 of them. And Axel, I'm going to need you to make me a charisma check with advantage.
I love hearing those words. For charisma, that's 15.
15. Okay. So Granny Dragonfucker sees you just like laying out these goblins like one arrow at a time, and she looks at you and make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Am I proficient in dex? Does that
I
add
should
to it?
fucking hope so, you ranger.
Yes, I am actually. Oh wow, that's
Roll good.
all right. Let's hope so. I'll take it. Uh, that is a 21.
She tosses something to you, and you just don't even really have to try. You just kind of reach up, and it rings around your pinky like a ring toss, and
Oh.
it is a house key.
Oh, is there
I'm so
like
sorry, Cass.
is there like an anything like to know like what room or like a note?
She just lives in a house by herself, so like
Okay.
it's just a key
I-
to the front door.
I just like to I like turn the key to like the tip and I just like and then I just like stick it like in my like boot.
She is very, very flustered. And yeah,
Yikes on bikes.
Yikes on bikes. Cass, I'm gonna need you to roll me a perception check.
Put that in my inventory real quick.
Your grandma's definitely in your line of sight. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. You just saw your grandma toss your
What do
party
I
in
see?
her house. You saw her toss that key to Axel with that look on her face.
Ah.
Saw him imitate fellatio, or I guess cunnilingus, upon that house key before sticking it in his shoe.
Wait, did you say I have to attack with disadvantage now?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, I guess you tell me, like, how would Cass respond to that?
should be
Or-
it's like a milder version of the loading screen. It's like mentally, it's like, wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say between like this information about Granny Dragonfucker and you feeling Cassandra, or no, not feeling Cassandra, feeling Aurora's chaotic energy.
About to give me some dragon pussy.
Oh my god.
You're about to get human pussy that also fucked a dragon. She's Granny Dragonfucker, not
I know.
Granny Dragon.
Well, she's about to get this dragon in a second.
Oh my god.
Okay, Cass, that's your turn.
I want to hit them with the lightning bolt again. But they make a dex save, so that's not really.
Yeah.
That's not a disadvantage I make. But I also use the sorcery points to make the bonus action because the combat's been going on for a hot minute.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll 2 dex saves if that's cool with you, since I know what you're gonna do next.
Hmm.
Just gonna roll them both at once. 1 passes, so they'll take half damage on the bonus action and full damage on the full action. So roll
Okay.
bonus action damage first.
Okay, cool. So that one's a level 4, so that's 96. 33, 32, 15, 16.
So minus 16.
And then the second one is a level 3, so it's 86.
You drinking water?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
36.
Welcome.
Cass, finish them.
Let's go.
Dang.
Let's go.
Oh, I see. I see what Axel did. I see what my grandma did. What? And then, like, frustration, the emotion I feel, I just let it out in the form of lightning.
Oh
I just let it
wow.
all out on the horde.
You guys see like this like gigantic fuck all cloud. Like it was a small cloud before, right? It was like a little baby cloud. It is now a massive thunderhead, and not unlike a Gatling gun, just fucking releases lightning into what's left of this hobgoblin horde. And guys, we are out of combat.
Oh, thank God.
I go over to Axel and Kuvid and say, why were you not taking care of your horde?
Remember when
Why?
I said it wasn't me? It wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
Honey got me in a
I just like
shower.
pop out of
Wasn't
hiding
me.
and I'm like,
Got me
I don't
in
know.
a
I blame
sofa.
him. He was
Wasn't
being
me.
dumb and I followed.
Why did
I trusted him.
you have your weapons?
See, it was a dark and stormy night.
No.
I don't know. They used something on us that we just believed them, and then we finally came to.
I figured we would try to catch them by surprise.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Surprised by
I
not
As you
blame
can
Axel.
tell,
weapons?
it kind of worked.
I blame Axel.
So we can't leave them alone ever again, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm,
Good to know.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know what you want from me.
And you guys hear in the distance, growing steadily closer. Even though it's one person, it somehow
Oh, no.
sounds like a galloping of a group of horses.
Oh no.
How far away is she?
I would say she's right about where her old house is. So she'll. Hey, did we lose Susie?
Susie, are you frozen?
Yeah, she's frozen.
Susie.
Okay. Then I should
Oh,
probably.
Sorry,
wait.
I was hearing everything.
Oh, cool.
I heard everything.
Oh,
I heard everything though.
Cool.
okay. Cool. Oh,
So she's
there
over
you
there?
go. Again.
So I go up. I'm going to Cass, and I'm telling her, hey, I think she wrote you a bunch of letters and sent them to your house, but you never got them. I have them. You can read them later, but I need you to know she wrote you letters. I think for a very long time.
She sent me.
And I show her,
She sent
like,
me
I pull
letters,
out
but-
one
but
from my
did she-
bag. I just pick one out at random and show her. I have.
She knows that I wasn't there the entire time. Like, why would she think that?
I don't
Wait,
know
what?
if it was like a journaling thing or whatnot, but she sent them all to you.
Cass, would you like to read the letter?
Yes, I choose to read the letter.
I pull out one at random. So
My
Oh, she's got
dearest
more
darling. Bitch, what?
Sorry, I was like, oh, she's got to warm up for this. Like, it's gonna be something.
My dearest darling Cassandra, the cruelness of the world has parted us these 3 days, and yet it feels like an eternity has passed. How long until I see your face again? How long until I see you smile? How long until I see how the candlelight bounces off your tan skin and your dark hair? How long must I wait until again I am granted with the breeze of your natural scent as you walk by me in the tavern, almost As if you don't see me. Oh, but my darling, I know you just play coy. And soon I shall have you back in my arms once again. Yours eternally, Aurora. And there's
Her handwriting is really, really nice.
and there's a kiss mark at
Her
the
penmanship is immaculate. Wait, sorry.
there's a kiss mark at the bottom of the page where it looks like she put on lipstick just to kiss this paper and sign it.
Oh, that's nice. Can I read another one?
Do we have time? How close is she now?
I will say she is one square closer. Can you guys see her on the map?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you say that, that's yes.
Do you want another one? I have a whole stack. Do you want them now?
Sure.
Are you going to give
maybe
all? How many did I say? She wrote like 3 letters a day for like a year.
I think it was like 100 and
it was one a day, like over 1,000.
yeah, it was over
1,000.
a whole stack. So many.
Yeah. So are you gonna give her the whole stack of letters?
It's up to her. I'll ask her. Do you want all of them now or just another one?
I mean, she wrote them to me, so I'll take them all.
Okay. I scoop them out of my bag and hand them to her.
Okay. My dearest darling Cassandra, just have been 31 days hence I've seen your rippling muscles. I lose sleep every day with your leaving or disappearing. Truly, I know not if you still breathe, and if it comes to me, I would know if you were no longer on this earth. So even though there are those that doubt, I still believe because as your soulmate, the one person made for you on this earth to have your children, I would know if you no longer breathe the air or were a part of the vibes. And I feel your vibes still on this earth. And I know one day you will come home to me and we will take over the village and raise our 37 children together. If you be not among the earth any longer, or you do not wish to return to me, I shall die.
Cass, are you okay over there?
Love always, Aurora.
You know,
Cass, you good?
she's always been such a good writer. I'm really glad that she's like found an outlet for her creative expression. But like, 36.
What math are you trying to do?
36 kids is a lot.
Really? What gave you that idea?
36 children.
What? 36? Who wants 36 kids?
Aurora.
You don't want to go through childbirth 36 times. You don't.
I don't.
You're just popping them out like pills at that point.
I love that while we're having this conversation, I just slowly saw Aurora move closer. Like she's creeping up on us.
It's almost as if when you said her name, you summoned her, and she comes running down the road and leaps into your arms. Make a strength saving throw to catch her, and a dex saving throw not.
Oh!
All right. Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage not to be knocked over.
Wait, Dex.
Oh, wow.
Dex. 9.
Yeah, so Aurora leaps at you. Cassandra, you're alright! With her arms just outstretched and fucking bodies you into the ground.
Just
And you guys just see like a small plume of dust erupt from where Cass was once standing.
I hug her back. Yeah, I missed you too.
Cass, you good?
I'm great.
she's fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I'm gonna go over to the rest of the crew now. I'm gonna let them have their
Yeah, I
moment.
guess I should like move back over to everyone.
I'm just gonna walk over to Granny Dragonfucker and see how she's doing.
Yeah,
You should do it.
we're gonna cut over to Axel Dragonfucker for a bit. Because I want to see how you try and seal the deal with this one.
I forgot her key. I mean, okay, so let's see what
Doesn't mean
happens.
anything. You don't have to consent yet.
Be the key to the
Just
garage
come
for all
over.
you know.
Okay, okay.
If you use your advantage roll.
Oh, I'm using it. I am using it. I've earned this. I need this.
All right.
Out of character, I'm gonna use a dildo on your ass. Wait.
What? What do you mean?
Happened
I think she was very clear about what she meant.
with my good Christian D&D game.
My good Christian Zoom call.
My good Christian Mindcaster.
I'm going to use a dildo on your ass. Okay.
Forever caught on film.
Yep. It is on film forever.
Oh, okay. I thought at one point my laptop said it was 12:53, and then when I went to pick up the work phone to make the phone call, it
It's
changed
not.
back to the correct time.
Yes.
So,
I have a timer set that's going to go off 5 minutes before 1, so you will know.
Oh,
I just have one for 1 a.m. So
total life and time management. We gotta find a better way for time management. Like that's a lot of words.
I've been watching the clock.
SM stage manager wife.
Stage manager
The
wife.
time one.
Side note, with where I'm sitting and the way my hair looks, I feel like I look like an anonymous, but like a cartoon because my hair looks so ridiculous.
Thank you, Fud. Okay. So Wade, you strut up. Yeah, your hair is loose and it just catches the sun at every angle and glitters like finely polished silver. Yes, bitch, yes. Work it. You are covered in like a fine sheen of sweat from battle, but it's not like grody. It makes your dark gray skin just kind of like glisten like onyx, and
Okay.
you're
Onyx, did you hear that? You're in the game.
She's playing fetch right now. She's busy.
your leather ranger armor is just kind of like accentuating your biceps and quads, and you strut over to Granny Dragonfucker, and she's just fucking eating you with her eye. She's like watching you strut over there in slow-mo, and she just kind of absent-mindedly undoes one of the buttons on her blouse, and you see a hint of some perky cleave.
How old is Granny?
Cass, I'm going to divert to you on that one. How old is Granny Dragonfucker?
21, 28, 30, 50.
Oh wow, she hella young.
Going through the generation.
61.
61? But she's a fighter, so like man, she works out every day. She does yoga. She's like you know those they're like skinny women, but when you look at them, it's not that they're skinny necessarily. It's just very like tight, lean muscle.
Like fit, like
Yeah, she real fit. And
okay.
like real perception for me.
That is a natural 19.
Granny Dragonfucker is low key thick. Like she got an ass.
I have a question. How old is Axel?
236.
Baby. She's a baby to you.
Oh, this is nothing. This is just.
But in elf
this is
years,
just. This is just a bar scene at this point. This is.
in elf years, you said you were like in your 20s.
In elf years, I would say, because they start to show age around like 500, I think. I think that's what I said.
Oh, so you were also a baby. Okay.
So I would say I'm more like about in human years. I would say like 25, 26.
Okay, yeah. So you walk up to her. She flashes you that cleave. And she's like,
Hmm.
you fight really well.
Yeah. Can't brag too much. The whip action you got going on there. How about we use that? And I hold up the key for something else.
Yeah. Make a charisma check with advantage.
Woo! I am loving this. Okay.
Didn't your mistress?
Oh, are you kidding me?
What? Take a picture.
I've dreamed of this moment.
Take a picture.
I'm going to show you.
Are they two nat 20s?
Yes.
Kidding me.
Couldn't that have been something actually important? God damn it.
I never thought this would happen. Oh my god! Let's fucking go!
Oh, thanks.
My time has come.
Okay. So it's almost a very fluid motion. You can't even see with your elven grace. You just kind of swoop and you pick up Dragon Granny Fucker in your arms, bridal style, and you walk her to her house, and you're just fucking making out the whole time. Like, you don't need to see. Your hands are already like starting to undress her as you walk. Cass, make a deck save.
Oh.
I feel in my soul this is something actually true.
19.
You get hit in the face with your grandmother's top, and you
With
see.
a 19? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, she catches it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I
Not
got
getting any damage from it.
Yeah. So, yeah, Axel, your hands are just going places. You're exploring the contours of Mabel's body as you're walking into the house, and you get into her bedroom, and it's just, this is a fuck palace. And almost as if by magic, you walk into the room, and candles just flare to life, and you put Mabel on the bed, and all right, Axel, it's time to use your performance check advantage.
A question. Because I rolled 2 nat 20s.
You technically really only rolled one nat 20. Because with advantage,
Fair.
you only get to keep the highest die.
Even though I'm using my advantage. This is a long shot. You can feel free to say absolutely not.
I can't give you more
Okay.
than advantage.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing else I can do for
Okay.
you.
No automatic success here.
I
Unless you
Okay.
roll it.
You roll another nat 20, I'm going to jump out this window.
I really hope I do. Okay, I'll take it.
What is it?
With advantage. I rolled 14.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll let you roll one more, just one more d20.
Okay. Everyone, like, transfer your energy.
Oh,
I
I'm
need this
sending
as much
only
as.
I'm
bad
sending
vibes.
you all the good vibes.
No, I'm
The
sending bad vibes. Bad vibes.
We're gonna need your help here.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
I
bad
don't want
vibes.
to know. I do not.
That's a 16, so 17.
All right. Axel, you lay this woman on the bed, and you use the sacred knowledge from what you perceived from COVID. Fucking the
Actually, can I before? I'm sorry, real quick. Before before we actually start doing any business, like I'm gonna assume like real quick my clothes are still on, and like I'll just be like I'll be right back. I'm gonna go like out the back door. I'm gonna look at everybody. I'll just be like, yes, and then I'm just gonna go back in.
I'm Team Teriyaki. I
The cinnamon roll does not know what this means.
I'm like, what the fuck?
So as I was saying, Axel, you use the sacred lesbian knowledge you gained, and it's just fucking waterfalls, man, back to back to back. You are just making this woman's pussy like shoot rainbows. Like you are giving it to her daily and nightly and oh so rightly. And how close is it? No, you guys are all over there. Oh, I need to move. Um,
Why did y'all freeze? Everyone froze. Everyone froze. Hello?
you
Hello?
want it to take you?
My thing just like my Zoom just reset.
Yeah, mine did that too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. At least it was
I guess it
everyone. I
was-
was like,
I'm assuming it was an update.
I don't know. It did earlier to me. I don't know.
oh, everybody's moved around now. Fuck.
Ooh. Okay, so what did you hear last?
I still heard everything.
I did too.
You were moving some
You're
token.
moving people over.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you're just back to back orgasms, man. You're like fucking, and then finally you start pounding that pussy, and it's just like majestic dolphins breaking on the waves, and like you take however long you want to take, and then finally you just lay beside each other, panting and covered in a thin sheen of sweat.
What time? What time of day? I don't know if you can say it specifically, but around what time would it have been when we started?
So the fight started in the evening, and by the time we got to the himbo battle, it was like morning. I assume it took several rounds of combat, so we'll just say we finished up by afternoon. So you tell me how long you wanted all the sexy stuff to last.
I was gonna say until like about like the evening-ish, like close to like the sunset.
Okay. Yeah. So you see sunset paints its orange and red colors through the window across your naked bodies as you
No,
lay
ma'am.
there next to each other in bed. And she looks over at you and she goes,
Drenched, soaked.
that was a good vibe, man.
That was indeed a very good vibe. Nobody hears this, by the way. Like out of character, like
We know.
so. Only Granny Dragon fucker knows, but she doesn't understand. So, okay. So,
Do your chicken.
Just
that is the most perfect timing.
I want to go soak myself in bleach.
I texted Susie, but I don't know if she got it. I said, should I just
Oh.
mute the DM? It
I
could
just-
stop all of this.
I just saw the message now.
Please enter your employee number followed by the pound sign.
I would have just had to repeat it.
To check in, press
But,
1.
like, no.
Just
12:57
message it to me.
a.m.
Tell me everything that
Goodbye.
happened.
Not what I had envisioned when I created.
You know
this
what? Fuck
character.
it. Let's tape it. Like, let's make a live action film.
Live action.
Very sad. After all that work into the narration that I did.
No,
So proud of
I heard everything.
So what are we doing while this is going on?
I guess we're just vibing.
Oh, we're vibing too.
Shut up.
Hold on, I have to tell Steve what you just did. My Drow Ranger just fucked my sorcerer's grandma.
I put him back in timeout.
Yeah, I think now is a good time to take a quick break because I don't know about y'all, but I need a cigarette after that narration.
I think that narration is gonna make me pick up smoking.
I truly picked the most detestable creature, which is the dolphin.
Test.
This was a much needed night.
They're rapists.
Is there something wrong with dolphins?
They rape
Ow.
people.
I cannot wait to see the playback of this.
They rape people and like other dolphins and fish.
I'm gonna make a sound.
You dumb. Ugh.
Oh, Hannah, look what I'm doing tonight. Oh, hold on. Let me flip this around.
Otherwise, I can't say. I'm sorry, my eyesight is terrible.
What is
It's a piercing needle.
Oh,
What are you piercing?
My belly button because I refuse to pay to get it pierced again.
So you're doing it at work?
Yeah, I
On
have
company time. I get it.
currently talking to you and playing D&D on company time. Clearly,
That's
I
fair.
don't give a fuck about company time. But I'm also piercing my nostril. So I have 2. And also here I have more access to like gloves and alcohol wipes and cleaning stuff. So it's better than if I did it at home.
That's good.
You can't like get a discount from your stepdad's shop for piercings.
Well, for the belly button, I just don't want to pay to get it pierced again because I've already had it pierced twice and it's rejected. So like this is my last shot for having belly button danglies. And as far as nose, they're not doing any under mask piercings.
yeah, I saw
COVID.
that.
So
I know, because I was like, hey, I'm finally in a place in my life where I can like afford and actually get a lip piercing, and I'm like, wait a second, COVID. COVID. But at least I can get my next tattoo.
That's true.
Did you guys see my Louise tattoo that says "See you in hell"? It was on Instagram.
Yes, I saw. I love it so much. She's my fave.
Mine too. My mom, like the first time she watched Bob's Burger, she's like, "You were Louise as a kid." I'm like, I know. That's why I wanted the tattoo for years.
My nephew, my youngest nephew, is absolutely also Louise, and it's terrifying.
My girlfriend also wants.
And out she goes.
Yeah, right. Your girlfriend wants you. What was this sexual? Was this romantic? Was it random?
Was it Louise related?
Movies related. All of the above.
What?
We didn't hear what you said after my girlfriend wants to.
Oh, she wants a Louise tattoo also.
See, you're dating the right people because they agree on things like me. So
Yeah, she wants to get one that says, "I can taste your fear." With the
that was
what
my
is it?
second choice with the Kuchikobi.
Yeah, sure.
I love Kuchikopi. I would honestly just get a Kuchikopi tattoo.
Shrug
Right?
him up.
I would love. It's so ugly. I would love to have it tattooed if I didn't already like have a Bob's Burger tattooed. I wanted, the episode where he like melts and
Yes.
he looks ugly as fuck. If I was gonna get a Kuchikobi tattoo, that's the one I'd get.
Where the fuck are my
Face hurt.
cigarettes?
I just keep losing things tonight.
I need to like really clean off my desk before I leave. It's like sticky.
So I want to show y'all. One of my friends from UPS has asked me to draw her current D&D character, and so I want to show y'all the progress because I actually really like how he's turning out.
It looks really cool.
He is a goofy wood elf, and he cut a chunk out of the sacred tree to build himself an ocarina. And so he was banded. And every 20 years or so, he goes back to see if they're still mad.
That's amazing.
And he's such a lighthearted
What a
goofball.
himbo.
He is a himbo. He's such a himbo. And I love him so much. I'm probably gonna, because I wasn't able to get her a birthday present last year, so I'm probably gonna print it or get it printed somewhere and give it to her as a late birthday present.
Aw.
Are you hurting your titties walking downstairs?
Up them, but yes. And I'm wearing a sports bra.
It doesn't matter. It
That's
doesn't.
all I own.
It never does enough.
You really don't.
I had a friend in high school who I played lacrosse with, and her boobs were just so big and they were just ridiculously perky for the size that she would have to wear a normal bra and then a compression sports bra over it, or her boobs would smack her in the face whenever she was running.
Same.
That sounds so painful.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck did I put my phone? Because I was gonna just send something. It's right here.
Oh, I sent a picture of my friend's D&D character she's having me draw.
Nani the fuck? Susie, did you come steal my cigarettes? I'm not ready to stop smoking.
And I only cried for 6 seconds.
That's amazing.
That is absolutely. Oh my god. I love it.
I hate myself sometimes.
No, this is not the time. This is the time to love yourself.
Hating yourself was fucking Granny Dragon Fucker. That's when you hate yourself.
That's when you should hate yourself.
Let's go. I don't care.
Grandma.
That was much needed.
Why? Why?
Let's see. Maybe because Tazra heard the fucking first time it happened.
All
along
of
with
us did.
Yeah. So
All of us did.
my time has come to destroy that ass. Just like the old drow did back in the day.
You mean the dragon?
Drow and dragon, let's say. Let me show you what my ancestors did. Fucking Spencer.
Just
Now,
me, or is my lighting making the line on my head look extra like shiny?
Where the fuck are my cigarettes? I swear to God, Susie, if you snuck in here and took them, I'm gonna kill you. I'm not ready to stop smoking yet.
I'll never tell.
Minus 80 million HP.
Oh wait,
Wait.
I barely have 80 HP.
Roll a new character.
I get sent straight to the bottom of hell.
Huh.
You're gonna
I
see
got some ass
Timmy.
and Cass is gone.
I asked Timmy is curious what's shaken.
I destroyed that pussy so hard that I got rid of her child, grandchild. God damn.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you check your car?
No, I'll check there in a second. I had them on the golf cart.
Did you drop them?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know where anything is. I feel like I'm going insane. I never lose stuff like this. I know where everything is. I keep it in the same place all the time. Okay, I don't need to be in front of the computer. I can DM from my phone. I am what? A badass. Okay. Okay. So let's cut to Sarah, how dare you read my mind?
I heard your laugh and I said I must ask the question.
Evil little munchkin.
I don't even know what happened.
You'll find out. So what would the rest of you guys be doing? I know Cass is with Aurora talking about their future 36 children. COVID, from COVID.
It is cutting out like a motherfucker.
We cannot
Oh, yeah.
hear you at all.
We heard absolutely nothing.
Hurting.
It's like a Verizon
So COVID.
Yeah,
like
me
a
too.
commercial. Can you hear me now? How about now? Now, no, 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 no. Jesus Christ. How worse can it get? Calling her right now. It's going to time her out of the thing and she's going to have to restart.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna jinx us.
Yeah, it's breathing in. Can you hear me? Hello?
Ah,
Hello?
I think we're good now.
Okay. So, Tata, Leola, and Kuvid, what would you guys be doing during all of this? Because Tazra, I know you want nothing to do with Aurora.
No, I must get away.
I'm just gonna go with my sister.
Are we sure that there's no more hobgoblins at all in this town?
Would you like to roll investigation?
Sure. Because I'm like, we could go patrol or something if needed. But I was like, yeah, let's go find out. Yeah. You can shut up, Wade.
I'm sorry. I'm too much in a good mood now.
Okay. 17.
Anyone wanna help?
What you need?
I'll let you just add. I think 17's good enough, but you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't you dare.
What are you doing? My shit kept cutting out.
I'm investigating if there's any more hobgoblins in this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jordan,
you.
frozen or is she there? There we are.
Damn it. Okay. So, with 17, you're pretty smart, and your daughter talks your ear off nonstop about just truly the randomest thing. And this particular random thing is that even if you haven't necessarily killed every single hobgoblin, you did kill their leader, which makes you the new leader. So any hobgoblins that are left are going to listen to you all because you killed Gorthalax.
Cool.
Alright.
So, could we go around town and see if there's any, so we can see if we have a mini army or not?
Sure. I guess roll me. What would that be? I guess that would be another investigation.
Cool. 16.
16. Okay. I'm gonna roll something over here, so my phone might freeze for a second, but I'm still here.
Gotcha.
Too good.
With cigarette in mouth.
The best pose ever.
Taking a really long drag.
Your lungs must be like godlike.
I've heard no complaints.
Hey.
So you go around town and you find 8 hobgoblins who were a little drunk when the main thing got down. You find them in the winery.
Is
They've
Hobart
been-
one of them?
No, unfortunately, Hobart died.
Oh damn.
Rest in peace.
Uh, But you find them in the winery, passed out. There's 8 of them. They wake up, and you guys tell them what happened and that you're in charge now. And they just kind of go along with it. So, I guess, who do we remember who dealt the death blow to Gorthalax? It was so
don't.
many sessions ago.
I
It was
dealt all
either
the blows
Cass-
to Gorthalax.
Oh, it was you? Okay, so Cass, you are now the leader of these 8 hobgoblins.
I can't handle this responsibility. I can't even handle
We have
myself.
8 new friends.
Friends?
Oh no.
They have 11 HP each,
That's
and they
fine.
have an AC of 18 because they have chainmail.
That's. Hey, we can use them. If we want to have them.
I mean, technically, I'm not there, so like, I don't really
Yeah,
know
and they have
what
a-
to do
Well, if you want to write all this down, they also have
now.
+3 longbows that do 1d4 plus 1 damage.
yet. +3 longbows, 1d4 plus 1 damage.
Notes. There we go.
You just want to look up like Hobgoblins D&D 5e. It's just base Hobgoblin stats. So you guys are in the winery. You, where do you want to tell the hobgoblins to go or what to do?
I want to go tell them to go clean up all the bodies of the dead hobgoblins. Because Cass is off dealing with Aurora.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they look at you and they go, "Yes, Mum, right on it," and they march off. And they, go cleaning up the streets from all the dead bodies.
I look at Tazzer, I'm like, oh, they're so sweet when they're not trying to kill us.
Right? Also, help us not die as much. Speaking of that, I think I need some rest soon.
Okay.
So do you guys want to go ahead and just, call it a nap or call it a night in
A
in
nap.
game? You guys want to do your long rest?
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're going to fast forward about a month.
Month.
Are we still in the Greensboro? Borough?
You are still in the Borough of Greens. You stayed to help rebuild and get everything kind of back in order because the hobgoblins made a real mess of the town, destroyed the mayor's house, fucked up a bunch of shit. You had to get the winery back up because the money from the winery funds the healthcare and education and everything in the town. So you had to fix. Leola, with your plant magic, you helped get the grapes to regrow much faster than they would have on their own. Yes, you and the moon. Kuvid, I imagine you spend most of the time drinking with Muhammad in the tavern.
Accurate. Yeah, sounds accurate.
Yep. And Cass, most of your days are spent with Aurora. And surprisingly, the longer you spend with her, the less kind of super intense and obnoxious she gets. She kind of chills out, and you guys go over her taking over the mayorship and figuring out how the town is going to run.
Yeah, because
And Axel, you're like just chilling, and Cranny Dragonfucker comes up to you, and she's like, "Hey, we need to talk."
There's no fucking way.
no.
There is no fucking way. What's up?
She kind of takes you over to the side. She puts a hand on your bicep and she like leans in. She's like, I'm late.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm pregnant.
Out of character. Cassie 2.0.
This is what I guessed, by the way.
I'll take it.
I rolled for it.
Oh wow, you rolled for, of course.
Hey, I rolled for it the first time you did the shebang.
Fair. All right.
You
What did you
hey,
roll out of curiosity?
D100.
I know, but what number total?
95.
Oh.
Twins?
Yeah, Cass.
Oh.
We'll go with that. I like that. Actually, no, we're not going to do
No,
twins.
let's not.
Let's
wait.
not. Let's not go
Oh.
there. Triplets.
No.
I'm sensing triplets. Nah, JK, it's just one. Yeah, so like she leans in and she's like, I'm pregnant.
Okay. What do we do from here?
Well, we have a baby is usually
Well, no
what happens.
shit, but like
We have to tell Cass.
you sure we can do that?
I mean, she's my granddaughter. I have to tell her.
Are you absolutely sure though?
What do you mean? And she like takes out from the apothecary. She takes out this blue powder and she's like, "You see this pregnancy test? You see how it's positive?"
I've never seen how this works. So I mean,
So,
because-
how familiar are you with magic?
considering I was in, what was it called, the Underdark?
What's my homeland called?
I can't, I keep forgetting the name of it. Yeah, it's the Underdark.
Yeah, so pregnancy test would be the same there. And how it basically works is you get basically
a wizard or a druid or someone with magic. They sprinkle a little powder on your belly. Turns blue, you're pregnant. Turns purple, you're not pregnant.
Oh wow. And that's the same powder that you're bringing from.
I couldn't believe it myself. I'm 61.
Yeah, how the fuck you're okay? Okay. You know what? I'll tell her. I'll tell her for you.
I'd like to be there with you. She is my granddaughter.
That is fair. However,
I don't know what this would be. Would this be a cousin? Would this be like an aunt or an uncle? I guess it would be an aunt or an uncle.
Axel is thinking for a minute. He's like,
Yeah, because if her mother were still alive, this would be her mother's sibling.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
shit. Well, I know that she's going to murder me, and I've seen what those clouds can do. So I'm going to let you know something very, very important that they don't even know themselves. And I really need you to pay attention and to understand that they must not know until the right time.
Okay.
Do I have your word on this?
Of course.
Okay.
Trust me.
I look around. Is anybody around?
Roll perception.
That's a natural 17.
Nah. She kind of secreted you guys off into a corner by yourselves.
Okay. So it's been a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little.
Okay. So as you may have taken note, I can be quite a jerk. And
Yes.
I want you to understand, it's not who I want to be. It's who I have to be. And there is a reason for that. So I'm sure you've heard of the Underdark.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Drow homes.
Mm-hmm. I have a father who was basically the biggest asshole I have ever met in my entire life. And I'm talking from the Underdark, where shit goes down. This is the hood of, you know what I'm saying, this planet.
So it's High Point.
He just beat the ever living shit out of me every day.
She cups your cheek in her hand.
And I just just hold her, I just hold it for a second. I just kind of just slowly put it down.
Okay.
Need you to bear with me here. Okay. And he stops. He thinks for a second. He's like, so I'm just reading this shit. I'm sorry. So when I say he beat the shit out of me, I mean through things, vases, chairs, a fridge on a really bad day.
Okay.
And he would just shout the worst things that I have ever heard in my entire life. And the thing is, as soon as I couldn't leave until I was ready, of course, and so I lived with him for a very, very long time, and I had no choice. I had nobody. And so when I was, and you should already know I'm 236, by the way. So this was a very, very long time ago.
Okay.
He is 338,
Okay.
and out of character. I'm sorry, this is getting so long. Like,
No, you're fine.
okay.
This is like soap opera. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like listening.
Okay. So when I was when I was 25, I knew I had to escape. So I take out like my bow, and I took this bow with me.
It's a very nice bow.
Thank you. I made it. And it's just been with me ever since. And I put it back, and I've hunted. I've learned a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of different things that I should not have seen at my age. In the forest, I've traveled a lot. I know, lots of places. And so I want you to know that if for some reason, well, I wouldn't blame her, but if Cass does kill me, or I die at any point, and you hope, knocking on imaginary wood, I just like I'm knocking on the bed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you guys are in the tavern. So.
Fair.
I have moved everyone on the map. Just BT dubs.
Oh,
You want to know where you want.
I was on D&D Beyond. I wasn't paying attention.
Fair.
It's fine.
So if I die and you manage to live through this, when you feel like it's the right time, tell them that I want to murder him.
So you
I want
need
my
to
revenge.
send our child to the Underdark to kill your father?
I'm not saying for our son to, or child, whatever it could be, but I would want him to know about it, obviously, but I don't want him to know about that man.
Okay. I respect that. And I'm very sorry you had to go through that.
It's all good. It's part of the vibe. And then like I just I just like kind of hug her, like real tight.
And then she hugs you back and gives you like a kiss on the cheek.
All right, so I guess we should tell her.
Yeah, I guess we should. She's probably at Aurora's house. So
Even better. So
maybe I'm thinking that it's best to do it with Aurora around because she's less likely to freak out and go all lightning murdery, with her girlfriend around.
The thing is, when your friend's crewmate like finds out that her grandmother is pregnant with his asshole, like potential like child, like I am a dick. She is going to kill me. Like
There's
they are
more.
both going to slaughter me. They are.
I think there's more to you than that, Axel, but if it'll make you feel comfortable, maybe we can get maybe we can get the rest of your friends together to maybe, you know, form kind of like a circle of trust to keep the vibes really good, you know, so that like the negative vibes can't enter the space.
You would think that after all of this time, trust them
You know,
fully.
I've noticed that, you know, she really seems to trust Tazra. You know, Tazra really gives off those motherly vibes. And Cassandra's mother
You guys
died.
are really, really gonna need to explain that to me at some point. But
Cassandra's mother died when she was very young. So you know, I feel like that energy she gets from Tazra is very helpful. You know, this is the healthiest I've seen Cass in a long time. So you know, I don't, you know, maybe give her a little bit more credit.
hang on one second. Okay. I mean, if you think that's the right thing to do, then I say let's do it.
All right. So Kuvid, you're currently in the tavern, and so you see Mabel, Granny Dragonfucker, comes up to you and she's like, "Hi, Kuvid, was it?
Yes.
I know you're from here and you know all that jazz. So I was wondering if you would help Axel and I form a vibe circle."
What is a vibe circle?
Right, you know, so you keep all the good vibes in the circle and the bad vibes out of the circle.
What does this entail me doing?
You know, I just need you to be there and like be emotional support for Cass.
Axel is on the other side of the room.
I can't be emotional support for anybody. I can be present, but I ain't touching
You know,
anybody. I ain't helping anybody.
Yeah, that's fine. That's great. You know what? I'll just if you want to just go over to Aurora's house, we'll be there very shortly.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you leave and you head towards Aurora's house. And so then I guess with Axel trailing a small distance behind her, she goes to the winery and Tazra and Leola, she comes up to you guys and she's like, "Hi, Tazra, Leola. How are you guys doing today?"
I've been on the phone of Far Speech talking to Marlov,
Mm-hmm.
just checking in, seeing how she's doing.
Oh, that's wonderful. How is she doing?
She's missing me right now, but it's okay. I've never been gone this long, so.
It's, you know, parenting is very hard. I understand.
Yeah. So what are you two doing?
You know, we were about to head over to Aurora's house to talk to Cass about something. And I was wondering if you two would come with us, you know, just as moral support for Cassandra.
Can I perceive how suspicious this is?
I'm gonna roll deception, and you roll perception.
Got you.
So I got an 18. I don't know what she. I'm gonna check to see what she adds for deception.
12.
She adds a 2, so dirty 20.
12 plus 9 is 21.
Oh, come on.
Oh, beat it by 1. Yeah, you know, it seems a little sketchy, but you can kind of see that she and Axel are both pretty nervous.
What is this about?
You know,
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm definitely worrying about it if you're saying don't worry about it.
I'd rather just tell everybody at once if it's all the same to you. I just know that Cass really seems to thrive with your vibes that you give off, and this news might be very stressful for her.
Why are you trying to stress out Cass?
Real quick, is do I find it like? Are there like any books around that I can find for like vibes or like just a definition?
Any books?
I get
Just a regular dictionary.
roll an investigation check.
In a
'Cause
winery.
While as soon as she says that, I just like start looking around, just like, maybe. Let's see. You said investigation, right?
Yes.
That's 11.
You find a pamphlet for the Good Vibes Winery, and you read their mission statement, which is to bottle not only real delicious wine, bro, but like also just like good vibes, which are like positive energy.
Put it back.
That's what you find with an 11.
I was still confused. I'm just like,
Look, I would never want. I raised Cassandra after her mother died, and I would never want to do anything to stress her out. But also, this is something that she needs to know.
Question, do we know that they fucked?
I'm gonna assume that you at least assume they fucked. Because you saw her
Didn't he
give
also come out like yelling
did.
at
that's,
us?
that's true. I just
I
wanted to make
did.
sure. Then why did y'all fuck each other?
Look, in the heat of battle, you make some decisions that, maybe necessarily you wouldn't make when you thought you were gonna die and your whole village was gonna burn down and your whole way of life was going to be wiped off the map by a megalomaniac.
But it was afterwards.
It's,
Not in the middle.
riding high on those vibes of surviving and, ensuring that your way of life is going to continue, and we rescued everybody and nobody died. It was a very celebratory, very high vibe, high energy time.
Fine.
all right.
Loyola, you coming?
Yeah.
So we all go. Oh my God, Leola, you heard Tazra talk about sex.
Did, but you know what? This is my second or third time hearing about it. Not counting Praxian explaining birds and the bees to me because I don't remember that.
Fair.
Oh, that's right, Axel. You still have that letter from Praxian.
Yeah,
To
I'm keeping that with me for a good while. Like,
Okay.
we
All
don't
right.
need to-
Live past this.
So, Cass, you're with Aurora. You guys are looking over town charters and stuff to make sure everything's in order for her to just kind of neatly fall into the role her father was, at least until it's time for the next mayoral election. And you
Sounds
see,
really boring.
yes, but, she's made you like a tray of tea and cookies, and she's just like, uh, you know, talking about your childhood and how fun it's gonna be to like raise kids together and all that jazz. And you see one by one, your party members come in through the door, and your grandmother and Axel coming in like together as a unit.
So,
What is this, like an intervention? I'm not drinking.
it's,
Yeah, this is tea.
this is not an intervention.
We don't know what's going on. They just asked us to come.
Cass, we have
I
some.
just said I'd be present. I don't want to be.
Cass,
Just okay. I got this.
Axel and I have something
I-
to tell you, and
yeah.
we thought it would be good for your friends to be here. So maybe you and Aurora should sit down.
Okay. Is this a surprise party?
Uh,
It's not your birthday,
it's-
Aurora, is
It's
it?
a surprise for all of us then.
It's about to be surprising for sure, but we really need you to sit down.
Is it your birthday?
No.
Oh.
No. This is
It's nobody's birthday, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
so, and I walk up to like Cass and Aurora. I was like, so how do I say this? You're about to have another family member. And I look at Granny Dragonfucker. And
Pregnant. We're pregnant. And
As she says we're, I cast magic missile 5th level at Axel.
Oh.
oh wow.
23 points of damage.
Axel, you take 23 points of damage, my dude.
Thank God I got a long rest.
I
Hang on. Let me just get to the thing.
I immediately attack this boy.
Okay, so first off,
I
how
look
much was that?
over 23.
23. Okay, so I'm at 61. Sorry.
I look over at Tazra and I go, they can't both be pregnant. Can male elves get pregnant?
No, only females can get pregnant. We'll talk about this more later.
I'm gonna give
Okay.
you
They're
the
having a
benefit of
baby
the doubt.
Together. He's
I'm
the
gonna-
dad.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pretend over the
Oh.
whoosh of magic missiles. I did not hear what I just heard. Okay, and then I grab him by the shirt and I pull him closer. Say that again.
Now, Cassandra, sweetheart.
It's
No,
lower.
no. I just like put my hand back at Granny Dragonfucker. It's like it's okay. It's okay. Cass, this is the first time you're ever gonna hear me say this, and probably the only time, hopefully.
Only time.
I fucked up.
I rolled to grapple him.
Yeah. Roll.
Amazing.
Don't you have advantage because of your weird dragon skin thing?
I do.
Oh no.
Well, also because of the grappler feat.
Oh
Well.
wow.
I guess add your proficiency bonus and your strength modifier.
Proficiency is strength 2. 18.
Axel, that hits your AC, so you are
Yep.
grappled. You guys just see Cass lunge at Axel and like tackle him to the ground. And Granny Dragonfucker comes over and she's like, "Now, Cassandra, I raised you better than that. You let him go right now, young lady."
I grab Granny Dragonfucker and say, she needs this.
You know, Aurora, can you?
She needs this.
I don't.
Would
I'm
you
like making full eye contact with Cass, like
If
I
this-
know what's coming.
If this is for something I did earlier and this is your idea of payback, you can just tell me. If this is because you lost a bet and you think this is some kind of sick joke.
This is not. I really wish this was for a joke. I really wish. For an asshole like me, yes, I really wish this was a joke. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what
Like the
happened,
loading
but
screen, blue screen of death.
in fact, I know every detail that happened. However,
Aurora comes up to you, Cass, and she puts a hand on your shoulder, like very gently, and she's like, "Cassandra, darling, you should let him up."
No. I keep grabbing him.
Just like,
Well, I tried. He just goes and sits down and is just kind of idly snacking on the biscuit she made earlier. You get him, darling.
Is no one gonna try to help him out with the grapple? Out of
Nope.
character?
No,
Everyone's just watching.
Everyone's
I'm
just watching.
letting this
I
happen.
give 0 fucks.
Amazing.
You already saw what I did.
I wish Axel could take a page from her book.
And Mabel, she looks over and she's like, Cass, please let him up. I am 61 years old. I am an adult.
to be fair, I'm an adult too, but anyway.
Axel, why don't you just be quiet?
So I don't think that's gonna help.
Are you good?
Something happened and now, okay, there we go. It switched views and for some reason there was only one person on my screen and it was confusing. But yes, I fixed it now, so.
So what are y'all gonna do?
Well, I plan on keeping the baby and raising it.
And I'm being a good father, Axel. And I like tighten the grip.
Sandra, again, I am 61 years old. I raised you by myself. I raised your mother by myself. I am perfectly capable of raising this child on my own.
You hear that, Axel? She doesn't need you.
At this point, I'm like completely out of like breath.
Cass, that is not what I meant.
I guess I loosen my grip, and then I go to Aurora's kitchen to go find the alcohol. I'm just like looking at like, throwing stuff out of the shelves.
I go up to Axel.
Holy shit!
This is why we don't fuck everyone.
I look at you. I look at Tasman. I'm just like, you have a child yourself. Don't try this.
I look him dead in the eye and I fully smack him.
Can I, can I
I'm
try to
just gonna
dodge?
say- I'm just gonna say it succeeds.
Thank you. My unarmed strike is
Wow.
it's just 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Axel, you take a fucking backhand across the face, and you can feel the mom rage sizzling on your skin.
That
in
wasn't
the
even
aftermath.
mom rage. That was not mom rage. That is just
Okay.
pure rage.
Yeah, you can feel the rage sizzling on your skin in the after effect.
I say, don't you ever talk about that like that again. And I go to the kitchen to get alcohol.
Out of character, real quick. Sarah, yeah, that is your real people. Does Leola? Does anyone else know about how Marlov was conceived?
I
Have-
think Cass
would-
has an understanding
I think I
Okay,
got the basic idea.
because she was in hell with me.
right. Would you
No
have
one
told
else does.
Leola? Okay, no one else knows. Okay.
I don't think I would have told Leola because she doesn't understand sex yet.
Am precious cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Fair.
don't want her to see me like that.
Okay, fair enough. All right, back into it. So,
I go drink with Cass in the kitchen.
So, you come into the kitchen and Aurora is rubbing small circles on Cass's back as she's just downing alcohol. And she's like, sweetheart, you didn't have to destroy the kitchen. I would have told you where the alcohol was.
I just
I'm
get up and just like, just
But why my grandma? Isn't there like anyone else in the village?
darling, it's the borough of Greens is quite a thriving, medium-sized village, I would say.
Men like him just take what they want.
It's in the blood. That's all I can say.
It's in the blood, he says.
I don't think you're in the room,
I don't
Axel.
think you're in the kitchen. You're not here.
My character, it's in the blood.
And Mabel walks over to you, Axel, and she just kind of is like, all things considered,
I
it
deserved
could've
it.
gone worse.
I deserved it either way. It's fine.
From the other room, drunkenly, I cast magic missile again.
Okay.
All right.
I cast it at a lower level this time though, because I'm drunk, so I don't want to do too much work.
Oh dang! Wait, the first time I just noticed they're almost all fours.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it at second level, so it's only gonna be 4d4 plus 1.
Okay.
So that's 11 points of damage for Axel.
Yeah, so Axel, you see coming literally through the wall, these missiles.
Son of a.
Exactly. They're just glowing pink and they knock you onto your ass.
I just like, oh, come on.
You're currently 50 HP according to the map I have here.
Hang on, what?
Well, in roll 20, your maximum HP is 84. The first one hit you for 23.
Right.
Excuse me, this one hits you for 11. That brings you down to 50.
Wouldn't that be 50s? Or, I'm sorry,
That'd be
46?
Wait. He has 84 points of damage?
Yeah, so the first one hits you for 23.
So that would be
50 something.
So that brings you
it'd
down
be
to
61.
So 50,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be 50.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have done it wrong the first time. Anyway.
No, you were right. You just didn't do the 11 the second time.
Okay. All right.
And so she helps you off and she's like, still, all things considered, everyone's alive.
I'm just
Barely.
gonna go out there for a minute, and I'm just like gonna go outside and like just find like a spot in the forest, like quiet enough and like has like enough shade, and I'm just gonna go in like to like a trance.
You're gonna go for trance for 4 hours.
I'm gonna be gone for a couple of hours.
Okay. So Axel goes off into the woods to go do some elk shit. And it's just the ladies in the house.
I've taken several shots by this point.
I just want to keep drinking.
Roll a Constitution save. Everybody who's drinking.
Let me get that skill up. No, that's main page ability. There we go. Con save. Okay, I had nothing. 16.
Kuvid, would you like to be mostly sober or mostly drunk?
I would like to be mostly drunk and outside of the situation again, not giving a fuck because I was basically obligated to be here.
Yeah, this is so great for roleplay. Yeah, I guess you just fuck back off to the tavern with Mohammed, I guess.
No, like I'm there and like I'm paying attention, but I'm just like observing.
Okay, sure. Cass, you got a 12?
Yeah, well, 5, so 17 total.
I guess I'll also ask you, would you like to be mostly drunk or mostly sober?
Mostly drunk.
All right. And then Sarah, Tazra, what did you get?
A 16.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're also mostly drunk.
Good.
Kuvid is the most drunk. But you're all just kind of vibing in the kitchen, doing shots after shots. Aurora is fussing around you and, laying out some snacks, and bringing Leola some apple juice. Darling, would you, you're Cassandra's friend, would you like beverage?
Yeah. Do you have any juice?
Yes. We obviously have grape, lots of grape. But I also have apple.
I love apple juice.
Ah, fantastic. And she goes and she brings you like a tray of finger sandwiches and some apple juice.
So sweet.
And she's like, if you would like, I know this conversation is very adult. So if you would like, you can go into the library. There's tons of books in there.
Yes. Thank you.
And she just nods and goes back into the kitchen and taking care of the drunk people.
Like in the kitchen, and I'm like, can you believe this shit?
I
I'm
don't
fucking
think-
pregnant.
I
I'm
don't think
mumbling
I'm
under
going
my
to have
breath.
kids.
Holy shit!
I
It's a
wanted to
repeat
be
of
pregnant.
school.
I mumble under my breath. You think I want to be pregnant?
Just, what the fuck, yo?
What?
Like, what the fuck is happening? Why? I'm like trying to get sentences out, but I'm like fucked up, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
Something Axel said. Sorry. Cass?
Why my grandma?
Hmm?
Why my grandma? I had to go there.
Your grandma's wonderful. Is Granny
She's
here?
great.
I'm gonna say she also she's old and she's pregnant, so she went home to just rest. It was very
Cool.
It got a little too exciting, so she just went home to kind of rest.
This is
You-
fine.
Your
Worst
grandma's a lovely person.
has
Axel
happened.
just sucks.
He just screwed up. I look over
Okay,
to Aurora.
look
Aurora,
at-
I don't think I meant to have kids.
I look at Cass and say, they actually wanted to be together when they had sex. So it was not a horrible thing. It
Are you
happened.
telling me this to make me feel better? Telling me my grandma wanted this?
She
Is
didn't
this
want.
supposed to make me feel better?
Yo!
She might not have wanted a kid, but at least she wanted to be with him when it happened. So it's not a mistake. No child is a mistake, okay?
I take another shot and I lay on the kitchen
Oh,
floor.
I've taken another shot as well as I say that.
Okay. Yeah. Aurora brings a pillow from the living room and just kind of props it under your head. She's like, remember, Cassandra, you must keep elevated so you do not aspirate. That would be very awful.
Yeah, thanks.
Would you also like a floor pillow?
Sure.
And she just kind of brings you one and kind of scoots it under your head. And she's like, this is a very awkward situation.
Yeah.
And, Cassandra, I've been thinking maybe, instead of having biological children, we could just take care of the orphans, We don't have to adopt them, necessarily. I know you said you didn't want children.
Tell me, Aurora, what was your plan again for having the biological kids?
Wizards, darling, wizards.
Oh. And then I lay back on the floor.
Wait, hold on. Before all this, how many kids did you want?
34.
She wanted 34. I wanted 0. That leaves a grand total of 34.
Kids are great.
I love children. I've always loved and wanted children.
I love my daughter with all my heart. I
Oh,
couldn't love
daughter,
any-
that's so wonderful. How old is she?
She's 11, about to be 12.
Oh, they're so precious at that age.
Yeah. I miss her so much.
Well, if you would like, I know you're quite in your cups at the moment. But I have a viewing pool. So if you wanted, you could kind of. So what happens is you dunk your head in it, right? And then you kind of spectrally transport elsewhere to like talk to people. So perhaps tomorrow, when you're not quite so in your cups, if you would like, you could use it.
Can I use it right now to just see her?
Of course, darling.
And she like offers you her hand so you can get up off the floor.
I get up.
And she takes you into like this kind of antechamber, and it's got you've seen Harry Potter, so the Pensieve, it looks exactly like that.
Cool.
And she's like, you just need to focus on the person you are wanting to talk to, and it'll just kind of push you there. I'm not quite sure how it all works. I just know it came in very handy talking to my relatives in the north.
Okay. So I'm thinking about Marlov.
Okay, and you dunk your head into the water, and all of a sudden you kind of like feel yourself leave your body, and you're just kind of whooshed, and you are in her room, kind of like in a dark corner, and Anais is doing her best to read a book to Marla for bedtime. But Marlov keeps correcting her pronunciation about she's reading A History of Dwarves. Because when we last left her, she was asking Praxian all about dwarves and why they were so short.
Oh.
And so she.
Wait, does Marlov remember Praxian then?
Yeah, she wasn't there, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, it only affects
okay.
people who are
Cool.
in
I just
the
want.
area.
I thought my brain just needed to know. Cool. Okay. Okay.
And I guess so would Anais.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Anais is very desperately trying to read this thick leather tome about the complete history of dwarves on this plane to this child, and she is just very steadily correcting her pronunciations and listening with rapt attention, just like big old saucer eyes, and very much not going to sleep.
Even in my drunken, can I play music while in this?
I don't know. Let's roll a D100 and let fate decide. No.
Okay.
50 to 100. Yes.
Even though I'm drunk, I start humming the tune of the lullaby that I use, just quietly, just so that you can't tell where it's coming from, but just enough that you can hear it.
And you see Anais kind of look confused and look around and just kind of just look very weary and just shrug and be like, no, your mom's real strange. And Marlov just kind of like settles back a little bit and like closes her eyes, and she's like, yeah, she is.
My heart.
And they both just kind of quietly listen, and Marla finally,
iPhone.
after what you can gather has been a while, just judging on where Anais is in the book, finally drifts off to sleep, and Anais stands up, and she doesn't see you, and she's just like, thanks for that. She was driving me insane.
I still
And
don't say anything.
yeah. And she kind of leaves and kind of leaves the door open to crack because, kids sometimes still be afraid of the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And, and she goes downstairs to like tidy up the bar, and you're in the room, and Marlove is just kind of, peacefully sleeping.
I watch her for a little bit, just watching her breathe. I eventually go over there because she's deeper in now.
Mm-hmm.
I kiss her on the forehead and whisper, "You are not a mistake. I love you."
And you just kind of see this like little sleepy smile, and she just, stays asleep, but she feels the love.
And then I go back.
You back out of the viewing pool, and you're quite a bit more sober than when you went in.
Thank you. I really needed that.
Anytime, darling. A friend of Cassandra's is a friend of mine.
I cringe slightly as she says Cassandra. Slightly, because she's gotten a lot better, but still.
And she's like, I sent Leola into the library to what with all the birds and the bees talk going on. I sent her with some sandwiches and some juice. I hope that's all right.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
And it's, if you would like to go as well, it's the second door on the left.
Okay.
If not, I believe I'm going to go in the kitchen to make sure my girlfriend is not drinking herself into another grave.
Thanks. I'll go to the library and go check on Leola.
Okay. I guess we're
I'm
gonna.
out on the kitchen floor snoring.
She brings a blanket in and kind of just tucks you in and make sure your head is elevated, and she looks at you, Cooper, and she's like, will you also be staying the night?
If my friends are, I guess I am.
And she's like, I don't believe I have anything quite your size, but there is a pull out to bed in the living room. If you just pull out the couch, it turns into a bed. I quite imagine your feet will dangle off the end, but being that you're 7 feet tall and all, but there are plenty of pillows and blankets.
It's totally fine. These people are a pain in the ass, but they're my family now. So I guess I'm staying here. Fine. I'll deal with the dangling.
Right.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to the library with Leola and Tilsra. So Leola, you're in the library. What are you reading?
I found a book on winemaking, and I wanted to see because I wanted to compare it to my family's homebrew that they make.
You see that as far as I get to use some actual wine knowledge that I have. This is so exciting. Crime podcast. It's not new, but it's new to me. It's called Wine and Crime, and so they pair a true crime topic with a bottle of wine, and so
I've heard of that one. I think you told me about it.
probably. So they talk a lot about wine, so I've learned some things. So you can see that the varietal of grape that you use is both the same, but whereas your family ages the wine in oak barrels, here they use more steel barrels, so they're not having to compete with the flavor of the oak quite as much, but it's also less tanniny than the wine your family makes, which is something that kind of sets it apart because most wine in this area is just very sweet, whereas the wine your family makes kind of has a little bit of a bite to it, and people really like that about it. So you see that the main difference between the two styles is one, the barrel aging. So your family uses oak barrel, so there's more of an oaky taste, and like a more thick, rich mouthfeel. and the tannins are super present. Whereas with the wine that is manufactured here at Good Vibes Winery, they really focus on keeping the integrity and like the original flavor of the grape. And just you see that there's a step in the bottling process that describes someone hugging a bottle and meditating good thoughts into it for at least a day before it gets sent off. And then you kind of look up for a second and you see Tazra come in, and she kind of looks like she's been through it a little bit.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
just wanted to make sure. Are you okay? I know we got a little intense in there.
Oh, I'm just letting y'all do what you do. I've noticed that pretty much everybody copes by drinking, so figured it wasn't really my place to step in.
Yeah, it's not the healthiest way to deal with things. Do you have any questions about what happened in there?
There was a lot going on. I just kind of let you guys talk. I mean, obviously, I don't know a lot of things. I get that Axel and Mabel had to have intercourse, which I don't necessarily know what that entails, but I know that it happens, and that's there was some confusion regarding the male elves and pregnancy, but you said that wasn't a thing, so
Yeah. Do you don't? I forget that you don't. That your mom sheltered you a lot.
Yeah. We didn't have any.
Okay.
I mean, I can tell you how rabbits mate. I assume it's similar.
Probably. Because my parenting style of information is not the best. I just have to give Marlov a book, and she's good.
I learned a lot from books too. Well, I won't say I learned a lot. What I did learn was from books. I was allowed to go to the library, but there were certain sections I wasn't allowed to go into. They usually involved, they were like surgical books. They didn't want me looking at those. They thought it would scare me. And anything involving reproduction, other than the one animal book that I found that happened to talk about rabbits. That one slipped through.
Is there anything in particular you want to know right now?
Just gonna go with the rabbit theory.
Okay, if you ever want to know more, let me, or yeah, pretty much me, maybe Cass, maybe not Cass.
Maybe not Cass.
Maybe not Cass. Let me know and I will try my best to help you. If not, Marlov might know the answer by now.
Marlov knows everything, I think.
Yeah. She's a good kid.
She is. I'm glad I have y'all.
I'm glad we have you too.
And you guys can feel somewhere deep down below on another plane, you can feel Timmy's Curious's heart grow.
Daddy.
And a sweet little tear rolls down his face.
Wonderful. I like how we ended heartfelt.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to end our session for tonight, gang.
We did it. I hope Josh is awake. He should be up by now and getting ready to leave. I have not heard him.
Should I tell everyone how Marlov was conceived out of character real quick so they don't make stupid shit like that again?
Well, I'm sure my face in that recording is going to be great.
Oh, it was fantastic seeing it.
Thing is, you don't know why. Should I?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're able to.
Everybody remember that metagaming will be punished.
But I need y'all to know out of character, so that's yeah. Tazra was raped at the age of 16 by her mentor, ran
Okay.
away, and ended up getting pregnant from it.
Fair.
So that is how Marla was conceived. That is why she does not know anything about her dad, really. Cass, that was the guy in Hell. Yeah, I figured you pretty much knew that.
I just
And
figured he was like an abusive boyfriend or something.
No, that was my mentor that was much older than me. And I was only 16 at this time, and he'd been trying to come on to me for years.
See, Axel had no fucking.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
But yeah,
But he still got punished for it, as he should,
Still-
for his dumb
That is
comments.
fair. I mean, it's Axel. Like, I mean,
yeah. But I just
Yeah.
that comment like almost made me want to actually hurt you. Axel can probably make that, but I need to know that you don't. That
We
you
need to separate the streams, guys. Okay.
But yeah. So yes. That's Chowser's backstory. That's
Oh,
what
also, Sarah, we're still recording.
Oh, hello. You all get to know this. I'm gonna stop now.